You read facial expressions in the body language.
Any conversation when you very fine. Yes. Very nice gentleman.
Ne papa de o legend.
No one share no me share no has.
I
will not sit here. I will not sit here for Prince to tell me that Oshe Odwe was play for House of Folk. What are you telling me? Now Prince who when Odwe was play for House of Folk. Now who were? If you do that, now Obu menimti.
No. Now who to radio so
if you make your ball right there. Ache. If I tell you that I watched him,
first World Cup a year, Ben.
Oh, me 74. You are Croft World Cup, me share.
Okay.
That's my first World Cup, me share. Me 74 World Cup.
Okay. What you wearing?
Yeah, TV so.
TV. Okay. Because Mami Chia Ablade Morgan. Or see Otiao. Ablade.
Saturday we can see a wash man. Kofi Nimu a park.
Okay.
1 week no Ablade was dead. So Kofi Nimu na. So Kofi Nimu like Morgan Munya we under I see the man.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Let's say Kofi Nimu no. Onye inkeni. I see the man needing a dance. Pneumonia, I see the man din.
Okay.
Kofi Nimu don't know if Anthony.
Okay. Your friends say. I see the man banner or boy.
So nipa. So na wadan fu chile Nimu no.
Okay. Enti na say Nimu no. I see the man din.
Din say name. And also for Kofi Nimu say ne ba. And odi din no. Yes. Enti Kofi Nimu for I see the man.
Okay.
Yeah, but Kofi Nimu can say Fanti. That's why he will be buried ewo. Fanti Kuba.
Say Gomwa.
Yeah.
So the Gomwa people are not typical Fantis.
Oh, sir.
They are Guan for, but Tom so to the end one way.
But some ka Fanti.
Oh, okay. Asa okra what Gomwa asase so krache. Oh, baby, what they no say Gomwa for asase.
In Central region.
Okay.
The capital don't mean trouble beer that say Otiakra.
No,
but he cannot write on any form say or not Otiakra. We take us off for crashes some Fiakra. Oh, take us off Otiakra. That's why Central region.
Capital no what tini krumu.
But you see, I mean, tini krumu no tini krumu.
Fine. It's you are obia etu bata. It's you are prisoner Bibia Boko.
Nyamia don Bibia Boko.
Now where she have coach Eric da?
No, my first time.
Martin. Who's your coach Eric da?
First time. Okay.
I only the breakfast da.
David, but who you pa? Ono no king of
breakfast. Yes, oh yes, Aforo. Yes, Aforo. Ono etie no di Takashi. Ebeji ye.
Martin coach Eric, and then I be here.
Now reggae where?
Oh, reggae dia me huna. Okay. Reggae dia say.
Coach Eric, only the breakfast da.
But it's super breakfast no.
Area Santi, Kele, yin o breakfast dey all there. Lizzie tell na Lizzie no.
Ono still cry.
Oh no, still cry. Say ndra cry ma park nkwa na. Ndra park no.
Ndra cry na Lizzie cry no obo me lunch
to panyan.
Ni dini dey say Lizzie mre no na ni dini gina so Coach Eric.
Kwesi
wani mu ho no me hu no e na be ka cho say.
Oh okay.
But the kind of people who have passed through Coach Eric's hands. They are you Jordan. And you guys who are players no any even the current president son. Sarah on a Keliko blocking the kanka. Abu peja kana ko to atwene no.
Sada no. Enye Coach Eric a ko intervene ma me a.
Awu to kana atwene.
Ah the kana dey here.
Okay, na that so na me hu say Sharaf a gentleman because onukra no opie no president but no why calm but if you ati dom na e word no
say sa ye omo e calm say so mo ye omo adwuma omo anyo omo adwuma che so omo
na man parking so yie say o mind bi so kra nka ye che me
no nko mo che o no so mo che o exclusive threat
on be two kana kusi be
okay
asked baby na
Prince Bibia Boko
me pa cho Boko
and then me say interviews here back to back
yes okay
inti
me wo paperworks bi inti nka me sorry ananka we dem akotwa
wana prapra etre kakra
mame nya bibi kakra bi on House of Folk
ene mame mbre why na ene yasama ye ka tre enipa dodo na no na the late mame tiwa one yawsapon e de aye nwom to no
okay na de na otwen me be ko a na afi hosi yenkuti we
be say o ye o Kristoni na wasemu edu so I need to keep people in suspense
me da say
Chaskele mama na Coach Eric no omo utu anamo ani sa no mo betintom
me say mama nya bibi kakra e wo Accra House of Folk there's growing consensus Efa said the club no is being run. And I share in that concerns, Kelly. It seems say I the focus no and yet the sources on the pitch. Name sources near so let's put infrastructure, let's do things. Yenye niema opobima, yenye niema yem. But the Bema club no aye and look, and this is not Accra Suffolk, any club afina yaba. A club ewo hodida, a club enya a lot of successes. Fact. And to say obeje club no. Now almost 15 seasons. 15 seasons in the house Aje League Bako. Aje FA Cup me no. That's not good enough. Can Omwa a believe in His Royal Majesty to be affected the 14th and so go to Pobima. Unyam ma samneswa the omo can say Pobima you appreciate the oil no o Pobima.
Da be no.
Oh I check akra be afe me ko Pobima. The oil o Pobima no eye. And every club so called ehia the oil o Pobima no. But uye the oil o Pobima ni nyina na reflect e o pitch ne so a to an ordinary supporter. Unye hwe. Enu nti na ote say onye hwe no is because the ekosu o Pobima no and reflect e wo park ne so. Has ebobo e wa Accra Sports Stadium. They don't play as if said they are training e wo a facility, a world, a year brofunimpo the same like facility a year proper. Because yenim clubs all over the world good infrastructure, that's training facility. Training bar. They give you the needed resource. Ewo pitch in so. Has of folk the entesa and a idea. And minimum say even papa no kre hano. Enti Pobima no kwanye enough. And I am saying say me ne nkrofo a omo say Pobima no kwanye enough no me ne omo ya adwen into.
Say Pobima no kwanka has nya support we. Obi support has because of the laurels and oji. Team ne character goals almost share matches o mu wini. Enu no ni ho biem. Enti has na manfo nim no eni ho.
Yes. And the reason why many Ghanaians epe has of folk no eye the any gia no mo de ma microphone. Let me say any gia no mo de ma microphone. And the microphone no one way or the other o matete ada. Because any gia no eni ho biem. And say any gia no atiko under the current ownership of the club. A fact. Enti upa fesike bia she club num. Se ni gia no ma you've done zilch. Unye. But a hankrofo bi se nkrofo ka se onye hwe. Because uko Pobima doesn't translate say onye hwe. The infrastructure ne o Pobima no. But who cares about what you've done at Pobima? When has Eboboa, there is no identity. Has Eboboa, and they encrophobi to meet na baby say untua me play a 4 months into me before play another nako. Under the current ownership, has a very well competent management to steer the affairs of the club. And I think say Ike is the least he can do. Because me maka what happen say okwanya owura togbe afede the 14th of faso e manage SAS. Sana eso manage House of Folk. Oko SAS there's a board. There's management. There are managers. Senior managers, there are junior managers. There's life.
So the officer corporate structure and Embra has.
Yes. Has any board for how many years? Has any management for how many years? Any SEO, there should be management. Ube wano akofa MD aba. MD ni ba. It's like he's working in silos. Onunkwa no ye bibia. There's no people and crofo backing up. They are visible. Way. So when they meet, adwin chechre na wo adwin toto na wo. So enye MD ni nkwa na enye obi a board ne de na bankwa na obeye bibia. Look, me yen crofo I believe in Owura Kwesi Agyeman. But I'm Owura Kwesi Agyeman eba has me kan wa ha meten baby am tie na me kan. One na ote ha. E na me kan say irrespective of Owura Kwesi Agyeman the competence. And for 8 years you said you're transforming Ghana Tourism Authority. Oba na ya money free hands. No one fa anye dwuma na. And Owura Kwesi Agyeman owen. In the workings of Has. Oba ye wohu ne unimu ne pa. In fact, unimu ne kura sen me. Oba Has wohu ne nsanu adwuma e wo Has.
Kwesi na enim ne pa.
So on ne say ne former boss ana.
Ye nyina former boss.
So on no no na sit directly.
Minim ne sa
Oba ye wohu ne nsanu adwuma e wo Has. Timu ne so ana. De obetimi aye no wohu bi. Why?
Fire na praise fire Mr. Kwesi Agyeman.
No. Don't use the word no. Fire.
Okay, ni yema na
fire. I'm
going to fire him.
So I know I can wasem.
I won't even allow him to fire him.
No, you are man enough. So back can wasem no wa ko yi wasem.
Prince consents and say
me consents
baby o wono ye
because he's working in isolation. The whole year is not coordinated, and you see a agenda by the board.
To do what?
To micromanage. And you koto curtains of water cry as a board my approval.
The whole board or section of people on the board?
Me say the list are the management ebeye day-to-day running. The board micromanage House of Folk day-to-day.
No, but you see, the board, to the large extent, the owner of the club, opening Togbe Afede, the 14th, Togbe. Now, Karen has and a war. Obvious, say the best coach in the country, Okochi House of Folk, right?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, no, I will give Bashir Ford.
On what basis?
Now, what basis will I give it to?
Credentials, BBR.
So I coach you, Nordland, and a right to dream.
A coach at Wako World Cup.
No, he's the
best coach in the country.
The best coach in the country. I feel that he's the coach of winning opportunities.
No.
The generation after Bash mono. Didi Ewomeboa. He's the best there.
No, but
that generation is the best there.
See, I don't want us to disrespect Bash, but in any case, head to head on a Bash achievement in BBR.
No. Didi has not achieved more than Bash. You can't tell me that coaching Nordland is an achievement.
In terms of
opportunity, you can't tell me
in terms of achievement there. In terms of achievement,
Bash, what Bash did that?
You cannot place Didi ahead of Bash. But I am saying, say CV no the bar has to folk no there
rich
rich enti nkesi hu
a coach or the Black Stars Aqua World Cup.
if
no for Black Stars World Cup
assistant
no
coach.
I can't coach.
Yes.
No, our Black Stars.
Kata no on
Kata.
When was he appointed?
He was part of the technical team.
And so
he went to the World Cup as
he went as assistant
because
coach.
he had an opportunity to be there. It's not as if you say maybe. So
but then if you are not good enough, will
get that achievement? So you go to a World Cup and you were last in your or almost last in your group. You didn't, and then you tell me that's an achievement. What's the achievement?
He's been to the World Cup.
That's not an achievement. And what to add them so on yeah, no ball qualify.
That's not even the.
I'm saying that so. Say a appointment and say Bash could also have been appointed.
But
so being appointed is not an achievement by itself.
Okay.
Are you disputing the fact that Didi Dramani currently is the best coach in the country? No, I'm not.
I'm saying that being appointed alone does not make you good.
Okay.
That's my main point.
Okay.
So because you are appointed to it means that you are better than for me. You can't tell me to jump into because he has been appointed deputy coach of Black Stars co-work up into. He's better than coach of Coach Premier League. No, I will not agree.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay, fair. But the American say, the best hands ever. And me put here, I'm not talking about coaching, I'm talking about management of the club.
And you see an ususu saying
management of the club. Uba kofa wanampo and in terms even Europe, one the best.
Ateta. Currently
they can't coach any coaching for me can't the managers of these various clubs.
Eric Alagedede.
Okay, Europe.
We can't Europe.
So
the American say you bring the best hands, but say one critique the avenue. One critique the avenue for
Ghana, over 18 hours. And Ukrano, Nipabi etumi di mechi yako. World Cup eba. Ayeba bebo afifufra ayeba be remwe. Ye bebo no ewa America. Enunu 7 hours spend away to America. Nananum semu pesemu manumu enko America no munko bobra na sikebi embrefia to abane mami uye bebo no ewa pass.
Okay, fine. Fine. Has a seminal, Akoya Kosi and Kosi Koda and Koda. Yentia de Akambi Kakakre.
Issue no dear, when him say na it was just like a grobina in Crophobiad. Wow, and luck so also can hobby. Hono no Tiana. Say Ebia Almighty scanner be I don't know. For now. Happy FM. So 98.9. Sabia net menu work say Sika talk with the Aura team memo. This Ebia beton team on Aton supporters now. Officials, including even the players, na bibia, dementia. Happy sports, le meilleur. Happy sports, supérieur. Happy sports, exceptionnel. Happy sports, numéro 1.
Ora Poakwa Nyim Brown, ena Okasano, Kwesi Asempower ha, Imano Capito, ewa ha, ena the iconic coach, Ofori, Coach Eric Ofori, and so ewa ha. OK Sports is the founder and the CEO ni bibia and legend Reginald Asante Reggae on also ewaha
semna ora can be kind or sisika papa no dey share club and all can asem way I think say this interview was sometime 2016
yes intitia satam kra na pobiman no omunya yen
no on share asempo enti udi sika we nyina afi there's really no recognition. Accra House of Folk days is gone. And they clubs are relatively community rocky shoulders with Accra House of Folk. They are able to because so the American say Kelly, you don't pump money into the club without making sure say things are done properly. And until me, I will submit.
Okay.
Say
what's happening? So
I would submit, say Kelly. on dane ne ho na on starting tie ensem a supporters ni bebree eka no say go back to the basis yen go back to the basis emra club no edi glory ebe the wo ye no edi glory ebe club no than say just throwing money at problems. Okay, here sika ni akwakofa ni de akwakoye emfasodie bia ema Accra House of Folk. And me see board no 98.9 kele board no agibibia eye but why ye ne sa for plus 10 years enye adwuma ade na won sesa ade na wonye bibi foforo na recognition a wow pe se club no de be ma wo no odi benya dan se obeye niema se de wuye ni yai na de bia club no ebre asempamo ebebra kelemu ebebra isan se the resource a omuhia no omunya ade na wonye niema differently we hear the same thing unya the same result eno aso na wo ye adentia.
Okay, Prince yabeda say ohimpo de yentunifo but me say waka enam framem yabe de nyankopon so beye na bibia ewie pay yo kwesi remain na okay capito bre
asi asem de
odiobi wasem ne say ono so ha asro de na
me kra oli kakra
okay
asi so kakra
Only then so oli omo division 1
una say oli enkoyi Prince
then okay na me feel say Eric mu ye oli ye omo aba na niema giam
but I followed in fact in terms of results there it's not going well but he is managing in terms of the management in terms of the management you know or managing ye but on the field the results in ma into a ban is unso manager no yentumi nyi free mu tell us I showed you the message Eric sent to me
yes,
and it was a palatable message
yes
because Eric Phillips said me the positive about jabe wiano ewo
Teshi Park
now are you a management member of City?
me ni positive about positive
in fact one can you okobusa Eric say oli ikosen and I say who be busa say ikosen who wa ba be wiam wa ba me back here that ba be wiam nti who san be busa me say ikosen no person me kan den en enchire.
Okay capito
Baba Kele on more serious note senior Olympics e kono enye papa. Yes. Me say na me hu ni o ma no enye on the field of play. Yes.
then
Off the field. Who say your low boy mu nyina akotena nchen. Nti ya me hwe. Sa na ekoso no Kele me anye namfo sem enkase.
Obi anye namfo sem
ya me nipa. Ya kan no kranchire damfo. Me ense damfo agro. Me say on the field of play Olympics ekoye but off the field no boys no nyoma nkoye ewo boys na hwe
there o kan eye me wan kakra on the field of play omunya that
na Kele ohwa
say yeah sure mo now say on the field of play omo ya there eno no ase tete
ohwa division 1 zone 3 league log na after 10 games Olympics 13th position 10 points Hakla at 12 10 points
after 10 games.
Yes, after 10 games
30 points you know. Only enya 10 points
when you 10 into points you know ohwa point na and shada emu shada antwin sa
after how many games
after 10 games or more 10 points
after how many games
after 10 games
or more 10 that means an average of 1 point per game
per game enye that's
but ohwa point na Prince any point no
to the other throw was saying
the other throw was 23 Sempefi Port City etosumi no 21 Golden Kicks etosumi 18 Nagod 17 Atramvisa 17 True Democracy 17 Okwawu 15 Accra Lions 14 Wafa 14 Home Stars 14 Nanya 11 10 points Hakla 12 position 10 points Olympics 13 position 10 points
Happy FM
into your point now emu nhyɛ da ntwe saa
the other Oliechi nso was saying
the other Oliechi no 8 points interlies well sentina make say on the field of play no
Enko ye off and on ya.
Off mpo de bobo. Off mpo de asay kra. Asay.
Cheche mu kakra.
Kele asema me kan say ejuma Eric ye na say wada. Oh yes. Wada hati. O say ologbo emu nyina obi atwe ni wo. Nti yami anhwe enu na sesi Olympics no koso.
No, but say Olympics omo enya a new management because me boy na the PR here
Morris
Kwanza Eric no any
Kele emra ologbo emu wo yes anyo na so ye. Last season hwe modern ball Olympics boy as compared to this season yes yakofa a young person abase on be manage club no hwe be Olympics da.
But if you know Eric very well obi abon say he is a credible football manager.
Kele
o hwe baby a ofiba from the Careless or call even the last one you call into Atreman oni omko
ba Kele unim clubs are ubu boy ni nyina no pressure wo Olympics no Olympics result oriented club Olympics bo match ni akwa Olympics mane enye wo sanetie untumi mfa nso Atreman entutu Olympics ho Olympics supporters bufu a enya dikitwa wo far service park ehonum me koye report bi emra na me wo fia no pressure ntumi mfa ejuma me makoye won so Atreman enka se ma bo Olympics no dabi
enti den na oya enye
said they are manage boys no enye
what then
on say in bebre wo
ka say na
video so na meti no Kele wo be se opia me na so meti video so
enye video so asem o say Eric on manage team ni
nyame yard much na me de beba house of folk
enti tinaje tetiano o boni yema keke
o da bi
ni assembly
agina me bo won say nsem no o kan nyina amanfo asum so be yo
okay kwe
nje o say o kakakra na o de bi share fridge
but because when ya adwin say Eric is not managing Olympics.
Yes, I disagree completely.
Yes,
I disagree completely.
No, but how do you disagree? Because the results now are
no, and I'm saying that
paint a different picture.
No. So right now, so who team Manchester United, so team no, I am cool. If you want to sack someone right now, who do you sack? Who is on the table now?
Coach, yes.
And I said
So the management, can only come in when the tanker team and the playing body ebe catch us say players no a comedy omo players ni ntu omo sika players no omo ni ba some training that the management na nyom adwuma yie dia then it falls on their doorstep but the management na adwuma yie that's the result in bad and then now we dey call coach in the doorstep Anameboa.
Na say coach
coach is
no,
because
there's
because training boys in
the they have a new coach.
But if the one managing or managing we would the ripple effect will be on the performance.
Okay, so if the one managing it is not managing it, okay, I'm using a typical example. Arsenal is the one managing the team managing it well.
Yes, because some munya resource our pitch
so when the results are not going well, who do you blame?
No,
he says who will you blame? Who will blame the manager?
No, it's the coach.
Of course, it's
the coach. But you see,
I see what
you can't isolate the management from what is happening.
You can isolate them, Kelly. My typical example said the open ever say Oba Eco School. The open all the mano. The Oban penina all the mano. Not say still no. Obano on
Maminda Shinko, I want to so quick and any Mr. Eric Alagadede Ebedin Komo. He is the managing director of Great Olympics. Now Olympic supporters do na Nancy any Jenny ho. And Yanin Indian Komusa and say a damn potty and a 18. Erico, Bibia Boconano pay.
I don't Bibia pa.
Now wait to me, sorry, and I say I would damn him.
So we need to be resolved in this time. Yeah, and that's a person mad and chill. And I did and no, I sorry that. Sorry now, we see him, Paladio Boko School, maybe a G. We are now also away with my GMD. Now they say that problem. Yeah,
okay, MD, me da say who busy schedules in ano. GM. Sorry.
Yeah.
We are the general manager of Great Olympics. Okay, so the current state of Great Olympics clearly no akoya say nyoman koyi and supporters no ebo enjoy so what is really happening in the Olympics and performing well no.
Tell me that I don't think there is much to be worried about, and I will Olympic supporters are also on so I think that the supporters have been very, very calm because and supporters now who say the boy home the impasse the team no see. I don't think I won't say supporters no or more agitated or more recruitment measures I try to be put in place in terms of administering the club and putting it up there. Unfortunately, results no embassy na no. One, there will be a mention that I am entire MP blame games degree, but I think I am making it clear say football na am. I can't no create answer ye and I don't know and I think that this particular season no officiating has been very, very, very bad in most of our games. Beyond officiating, no, there was serious injury concerns. As I speak to you, the players are the ball league now, almost more than 16. Yeah, players almost fit almost ball league, almost more than 16.
Oh, really?
Yes, there were major injury concerns. In the ANC, window you move next week, you a big release at the Mayan because almost AstroTurfs now ya will come in any proper and a serious jurisdiction. Yeah, man, was yeah, they are not qualified to be called pitches. Also, injuries be brave. And then there's also be a training was to this piano. Who players any ankle problem or knee problems, or knee problems or problems or waste. Because carpets now or my sense now will come papa, except 1 or 2 BR, the FIFA 4-year or pram, the WAFA 4-year recently, and FIFA Center, Ketokeku Center, or Bolga. These are very few pitches, and they are coming in a year party carpets, and on my year, no more associate concrete, so, and on the access on Ampalana Bobo also. And you are careful as on my year, I'm sorry. And you're careful as Omaya, the next 10 years, we'll lose some of our most talented players to either knee injuries and ankle injuries because of Astro now and Kwalanebo board also. Astro Ninya Papa. And so one of the difficult challenges this season has to do with injuries. As I speak to you, Kele won Kwalabe for so me said you Yakoyemi no the academy. While I say I start the season. You're more half of the season. Now you have to do surgeries for players. It should tell you most of these injuries, Krano, and your game situation. You're training another player, no free. You're training another free game situations also deal. So clearly, no, there were challenges, but your boy at home what they are say, you better resolve issues. So you be a window, you better be about the shame, and I think we are getting back. Unfortunately, when the team was just picking up, the coach decided to step out of the boat and she coach François Abba.
But mu coach na or step aside or call you know a mutual understanding and I say or no na or see ultimate tranti or call
a coach no see ultimate na look I
raise near then
I'll tell you something and coach no your ball Port City here. The coach was not happy about officiating because that penalty that was awarded against us in the 92nd minute for Port City to draw that game was a very bad decision. The match, the coach say, "Want to prepare the team the whole week." Now, I say, "You have a match be another 3% deciding game." It took supporters to come and beg the coach. And me, for the first time, I see twice, coach, and say no, or person supporters and a banner money now the casa. Now, what's happening? The last camel that broke, the last straw that broke the camel's back was the game against Trudemo, where clearly, your leading game now, 85th minute. No, be a head back here player. Kele, when the ball and churches, will be head back to be game one. Offense and a day.
Red card straight.
A Premier League referee with so many years of experience, Echo Command player and the yellow card. Oriana, or the 5 minutes of time added on a card, and Omar threw the move for penalty, 94th minute. So when you do some of these things, Omar Obi Adrian and say, Ufi ban, what decide they say, all the results ever. Because obviously, will be the ball at the end in our head, but will be a red card. So why would you give the person a yellow card? Now, I feel from 85th minute, one man a red card, we need one more penalty 94th minute. So when it happens like this, we will be able to say deliberate. And yes, it be a young from so your mistake a referee in the year. Crowd teach out, Ubedia to say a Nippon would you maintain from so the head button now will come up play and yellow card. And young from so a year wapayo and I will call ye. So these are some of the things. But yeah, manual way higher. Your person will be a window, no, your bare admissions. And we know say by the time your players will be a very channel. Tell you your team know in the Democracy Cup.
Yeah.
I don't think say if this team was fully set and fitter, even with all the officiating decisions maybe against Arsenal, and this will be the results we are getting. Unfortunately, after Democracy Cup, now players will be the course of preseason now. You best start season now. That will be echo out. Key players are. On the book one, I may normal call out due to injuries. But that notwithstanding, your manager they see that, and then the players are the ball league. We are there 16. And to already start 30 players, and I say you are available with the ball league. 16 now. I think that as a team, everybody will know say more than that. And you say you have all these number of injuries out there, and most of them are players and so more starters. Team and over prepare. They do the managing the because Oboye and officials they could not know. They do Oboye are there chain and so called hospital, maybe if you can. So Edin, but we'll pick up. We'll pick up from the one.
Okay, good. You see, what's a man I can about officiating, Many Fred Pap said Dinkomo already same concern. And he
comes to watch the games. Oh, if opening bit is Fred Papu, our as a vice chairman paying, our Black Stars Management Committee chairman paying. A review issue about officiating. It should be worried because he comes to watch the games at Teshi. And the sessions may be on the map. What's actually now? Kelly, maybe you'll be Obi Onimi Bian, but I casa about officiating. I don't like discussing referees. After the game, the person will come back, now the cocoa has a hand from the meeting 9 yards. And then you bit me here to improve. But clearly, games by a 9 and we are in a winning position. Who lead the game now? Then from nowhere, the session back at the side game, no now about draw. The session be at the side game, no now about draw. Ube we are catch a video for the Muncha decision the man and decision the Babano, nay a bad decision. You see, I think say a referee, among why because scanning in a Utmo says sometimes board chairman or member pack. You be real game, no. As old as my board chairman is, sometimes you see him and he's through the mobile match in the way. Obia coin up papa that's such a pack and also. At his age. No, that's such a pack and also. Because 1 year and this game we are winning.
Okay.
Team a ball for 90 minutes, one more shot on target. You find a way to give them a penalty in the 94th minute when we are playing just 5 minutes of time added on. So I think the referees, a human institution. And from so, but don't deliberately do things. I remember one team be affiliate. Perhaps is complaining about officiating. You should know how bad it is against us. And I think that sanitize football.
Okay. Ora Eric Alagidede, general manager of Accra Great Olympics. Omona Sintim referees bunkam form so according to Omo. But Eric, do you see say after window na ye bie no munya players and your besesa Emma Olympics abaye.
Oh, nyama besesa even with your players in India or more recover Emma Barcelona. Nyama besesa it's just unfortunate. I take here a long time. Look, after Democracy Cup, your regular left back on KK ball, your striker, main striker or Beshebu Samae on KK ball, your right winger, your best starter on KK ball. So, who share semi English no at the Yana? I think I've seen a binumo 1 week, 2 weeks away from returning to the field of play. Yeah, major signings be brave. The other players be near and I said a 9 akosra and a bepe ababa team no. But I don't think say about the entire team no because the medical records now you a binumo are just 2 and 3 weeks away from returning.
Okay.
Most of them no, you won't buy by the end of the first round no, on they available for second round no, to start.
Okay.
I think a lot of things will really change.
Okay. Qualifying to the Premiership, is it still possible?
Anything is possible in football. Obi any team no more, who could be so more log analysis if you are now be saying Oberi a, would you be so catch us Oberi? You have a full complement of your team in the back. Now you start to say you winning matches. Say it's possible so we also be winning matches now coming now. We are playing and for us, right from the onset, we wanted to compete because there were a lot of younger players. We were recruitment here for the very first time. We have 16 and 17-year-old boys who are starting for Great Olympics. I haven't seen this in a very long while. Okay, your best player so far this season. One of your best performers far this season. Well, 16 years, Christian Ejidapa. 16. So I think a project and we are not so much in a hurry about qualification. Maybe it can happen. You per se you build proper structures. You per se you build proper team. You are qualified this season. There is always next season. At least you have a team who say, will be Bano Mabeka. Obetimania player or better say, oh, player will betima for U20, player will betima for U17, player will need to find club no betima Jessica. I think that they should be first and foremost the basis wire football. But if it's all about 3 points in the area, they will be in a say, or what they do on first Cambesha or man or first Cambesha Mudia. Until we are building a business model for the club.
Okay.
In as much as you try to put a club where they belong, which is the Premier League, you are building a business brand for the club. You will say a players be a club no bitch na ton no man Chicago or football.
Eric, Madawa say na you besan so edin komo biem na we ukona Isaac Asempa say mimbusa say is there any kind of sabotage from the old management ana?
I can't say anything like that because maybe Bajuma na me no the see say minya results binumo mane call me way but now we'll be up there fighting for qualification. So already by 5 games now you are in a winning position. Now some way somehow some decisions don't go your way. Now it's me draw and I will lose those games. I think they will first 15 points from 5 games. No, 15. Now what they back your points are your one who is here now. You have 10 points. Indeed, what they become clearly you should tell yourself by this time no, and you will be 25 points and check some more log and also no. And if I know more is here. So I don't want to blame anybody. Me, I have said my own. Say referees. omo ma ye fair officiating. Yene nani aboya ye show mo in the last game I ball. Nania have nothing to complain about officiating. Olympics only any complain about officiating because the referees were fair to both teams, and we won. And I have always said that, in spite of your injuries in Inano, saying any time officiating be fair, our team be a share no, you be just to say what share. Simply before share, no local derby almost share 2-1. We couldn't complain about any officiating because I almost say on the day. You create 7, almost create 5, and almost able to make 1. It's one to be blame. But say officiating no corner fair. I'm telling you, this Olympics team, in spite of all our injuries, we're a very difficult team to beat.
Eric, Medawasi, weekend we share the same venue. Why not Bibi Uncle Ye?
So I would you're ready to come over to you.
Mate, Minia.
Yo, good afternoon.
Mpenifo aje akonya a yebedi enkomo. In the studio, said America na Reginald Asante Reggae, former footballer, obo Liberty Professionals, etu kwankwa abrochire Miss Dream mpote moko bo tu munchen bo de ewo kroma de eka dwie na nka oyi nkonya bebre na me ne no wo fi bi me ne bedi sa efe no ena afe coach Eric Entry Ofori enso atranse watranse nso de na wesi nkonya ena oba ya oba ne boko kochi bibia boko
na miadom pacho bibia ye boko
akosa we kochi olida
pacho you
kwesi ukaya na yes na ye beba so Reggae bibia boko minia
na miadom
wifi hu ye
obia hu ye
madam for pa no
o ka kire
e ma hwa se menyaw ene wo eba bedi enkomo na ye bedi enkomo bi kochi min se wo bre course bi a eba so unse wo no se ekroma se yen yotwin yado anye kokwasa eba na fitness coaching pa obi eni ho a o sign ho na okay sports enso ekoyie kwesi unim se kochi players bebre are fun in Sasi.
Oh yes, of course.
Still Akranso o training the brother. Even the current Black Stars captain, Jordan Ayew, they nso kra ko. Efri akwa nom kwadwa samoa nom ne obia. Omu nyina FM honom. Kochi, dwumade be na eba so.
Medasi bebre. Emi say yema mpumtu obi ba Ghana. Eye apumdin. Mpese meka twi kron
inti useden a
inti nyame adom benya baby
98.9
okonanim na okonanim ono no basically no opese oye o ma fit apomden ho no ekonkan inti nyame adom one mpanifu bi didi nkomo 5 years ago ena we invited one brother from Total Fit. Yeah.
That is omunu ni Ghana ha.
Mpacho there be wo amanoni wo US.
Okay.
Yo.
America same
America. Na dia wo ye no obia onya akwanya bia besua ade no. E kire se ba bia wo de sa Total Fit certificate no be ko no. Ubetuma ye adwuma. Enya ti se oh, they say wabe sua ade wo sa kro ni so ansa na ometumi ama wadwuma. So okita Total Fit certificate no nko a Asia, Europe, US, North and South America.
Bebia
obetumi.
Enti certificate ne so to the extent say o Ghana ha na wenye bia, utumi dey apply adwuma bi wo Asia, America, North ni South ni nyina.
Sa pepe.
Enti na the Total Fitness for no.
Yo.
Omo ba be a level 1 coaching course.
Pacho you.
omo mo abrochire na omo certificate ne so by train no omo ba Ghana ha aba be a level 1 fitness course na chance da ben
but so nyame ema bibia be mu a won a ba be kire ade no wo refi US abedu Ghana hanom be wo bebo nonkron pepepe na omatachi kotoka
ene
9 pm nti wonya touch down a na woko baby a wo beda ne bibia nyame adom ochina bibia nko we a ochina 8 o'clock anopa ye nyina be hia wo university bia ejidin pa wo friend Radford University na Radford University no die nti a ye collaborate won say wo ye course bi a ebeba out nursing course na nursing course no obi bebi say any fitness kire den wo hwa ase work physiotherapy a obehu say nursing kakra wo fitness kakra wo nti ye de want to ma ball want to ma no se ne besi a bituma koye aye dikanfo na yetumi aye afa ho nti na ye choose Radford University nti ho na ye be wo nyame adom ochina
nti they all collaborate with the Total Fitness for no you're from saying
pacho wo friend no Freeman Amegashi but ne adwuma kuo no din the Lois Fitness na say enche bebre a onne mabunu edi ahokafo pa say bibi won epese eko soldier won epese eko police won epese o kire won niema ese wo fam ansa na watuma be soldier ni niema ese wo fam ansa na watuma be police ni enekura amene no ka say or fire service o kire the way a amemunu betumi because me nka say ade kire no enti ase no ebo ebra bebre nti watu no hu asi ho say obe kire amebunu na emisa government security services no
omon sa nimdie no
yo obema won sa nimdie no nti untumi ntina won ka say oh na miko soja uko soja den wa hoden ti den when wunimdie wo soja no ho ti den nti o kire niema bebre
nti Lois Fitness for no oma collaborate with the Total Fitness for no omo the Total Fit level 1 coaching course eba na we no hwan na betimi ababi ehun hyehyɛ ti sɛn
pacho na ese obi a obeba no ese wo certificate bi deda wo ti say ebia why football coaching course bi ana why volleyball coaching course bi ana basketball ana tennis ana athletics wo coaching hu nimdeɛ ebinum nso kura wo hɔ a omesua coaching no kakra but won koye wonya akwanya nkoye course bi aye nti wo ba na me take you through interview kakra wo akwanya no na wo bo me number na mitumi
bobo yangu yeni
mpacho me number no ye 0243 942 111
ebiem
0243 942 111
na se obi babia bibi wo ho a otua na
you me say na ade na nkasa no na wo ye conversion na is about $500 na $500 no
approximately 6,000
na me no won kasai say enya ti say ye hiafo nanso yemfa ne say afia ansa no nipa no kwakope adwuma no den no tumi nya say sika no eto ho ansa nti Lois Fitness Center no efa ka no ball won ho say wo beje more than 90%. Nti ekudu say obi obebe bia no say ubetua 2,000 Ghana cedis. Nti on make say na me nso me be mu na me ka tiri nsi enye betesa insuto nenso fam ye den. Nti yembra fam kakra. Nti ye sign the man binom 750. Nti in between no that is where we are ranging.
750 cedis. Now when you're an international certificate and a license be able to apply ejuma wo Asia, America and the likes.
And yeah easy sir. Course no
international course.
Theory. Ye be chro niema kakra. And na ye wo practical. Ansa na ye wo orals. Niema bi wo ho ato da bia na ye nka nti last now we say me say na coaching no me yɛ ne den sɛ wobɛhwɛ paa nkurɔfoɔ a mɛtuma tete wɔn koraa kakra no ɔfa side kakra no ɔkɔyɛ administration kakra ɔfili sɛ ɔyɛ boss ɛna ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔfili sɛ ɔyɛ boss saa ne yɛn nimdeɛ wɔ ha sɛ woyɛ coach a ebu no wɔ fam sɛ woyɛ administrator a woyɛ boss nti mehwɛ din a ɛyɛ meka kyerɛ nkurɔfoɔ sɛ ɛsɛ yɛma yɛn nimdeɛ no as coaches no ɛkɔ soro nti obi a ɔbɛbɛn mi biara no make sure sɛ ne nimdeɛ no wɔ deɛ ɔyɛ no ho no ɛbɛkɔ soro
wei no ɛnyɛ football nko a
yo nkurɔfoɔ refi prisons fire service international schools no pii wei coaches referees even at all sitting volleyball volleyball itself binom fi Ghana Army binom fi the Ghana Armed Forces itself binom fi prisons binom fi immigration bebree football coaches nso ba athletes nso wom referees wom kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ holistic idea ɛnti na meka sɛ ɛyɛ 3 areas ɛnyɛ te sɛ wotua a wo 750 anaa wotua a wo 2000 depending upon whatever that is happening because mɛyɛ wo interview nti mehu background now then I know what to do
ɛno kora dɛ mɛnkyerɛ mu wɔ ha so ɔmo ba hɔ a
nti wonya bɛdu a ɛsɛ wofa saa 3 areas ne mu woantumi ampaase a wontumi nya certificate because level no ɛwɔ soro nti obi a ɔbɛba biara no ɛsɛ ɔhyɛ ne ho kena na ɔba bɛsua ade na wahu ade na watumi pɔn na nneɛma bi wɔ ade no mu so menim sɛ wobɛka a wobɛhu sɛ ɛnyɛ te sɛ fitness ne nko ahu sɛ ɛyɛ ayɛ tage sɛ fitness so wobɛhwɛ a even at all EPL La Liga koraa no sɛsɛ no football na yɛ athletics ɛyɛ sɛ wonni mmirikatu a forget it wonni ahoɔden ɛna nkurɔfo nim sɛ ɛyɛ mmirikatu ne nko a but aduan a wodi ka ho wonim deɛ no a wowɔ wɔ adwuma no a woyɛ no ho ka ho ahotɔ a wowɔ wɔ m ka ho w'adwene a wowɔ wɔ ho ka ho nti wobɛhwɛ a nneɛma a yɛkyerɛ as fitness wohu sɛ coaches bi wɔ hɔ a onya baeɛ a wɔfrɛ no abom head deɛ wɔ ne team no na waba na ɔkyerɛ onim sɛ ɔfa sɛ kwan wei so nti even though woyɛ fitness coach no wohu sɛ have rene nkurɔfoɔ targeting no yɛ physical trainer ma Ghana ofi Ghana no ɔde Zambia kɔfaeɛ
sure
ɔde Cote d'Ivoire kɔfaeɛ ɔde other country kɔfaeɛ nti wobɛbu sɛ se nti ɛyɛ fitness ne nko ana na ɔyɛ anaa but ɔwɔ nimdeɛ wɔ coaching ho the methodology of coaching the way a ɛsɛ wotumi kyerɛ obi ade na onya holistic fitness
nti wei no wo a wobɛ bibia no wofi wakɔ na wabɛnse gya
okay. A being is understatement
okay nti kochi ɛna yɛate ne nka no kochi yɛbɛda ase yɛbɛba nso na deɛ yɛbɛpie mu obia no yɛama amanfoɔ nso ate deɛ ɛkɔ ne deɛ ba na Reginald Asante ɛwɔ ha Reggae biribi abɔkɔ
nyame adom biribi ayɛ fine
na who follow football still a
follow
and I know you are a top coach na minim sisi lances ben the crowd
you could calf license B
B
yeah.
Oh solid now sisi team ben the crowd
or Euro Africa for now
oh okay
yeah, okay free Juventus
oh okay yeah. Okay now Munkobwa Liberty
I think say Liberty for me new academy wa form me
okay.
Was the main team in Ankasa was like an academy structure.
Sure.
So as the Premier came in, and then we went to Division 1, and then now you are dropping in now to now purely academy. So it's like U17 down.
And to the Liberty team now what Division 1
I think say there has been an exchange. I call Hohoi.
Yes,
for their qualified.
Okay, good. Yeah, Ben Obo Liberty no.
The year from second division.
Into year Ben.
That was I think 1997.
Into when more buy
yes.
Into who honor Obia buy.
Me honor
the Muntaris, the Asians.
Me and them conform in a free station cry.
Oh sir.
Say me nam ya crab boy. No musu ye Kumasi.
Me keep
Kusi.
Enti okay tamana Asian airban.
Yeah, I remember everything. Me kai ni na.
yeah miss
enti oko fan way.
O se bia e de omo ba park ne so a. Ne so bia fa ne call ho. na me de ne call me get to nti baby na me da no
na de no ko
yeah
okay na nti
because obi ba for sana o need company
yes
because our loneliness is not good e ba ni sana they just
nti ACM ba Liberty first time no position ben na omode kofa ne bae
ACM was a pure defender, pure like a number 4. Yes, a defender by its nature. But when say as o change from baby free bano, I think say pa be do stars or Cape Coast or bar Liberty through dwarfs. Or the bar Liberty no. In the course of time, I'm say Jones Susu
nti ACM board dwarfs kakra.
Aye.
Osa.
Once a dwarfs team be board, Nana Brew Butler. Squad be called Switzerland. No count.
Oh, okay.
But no, sir. He's a young talent boy. They just want to give him that exposure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Inti Alaji Sly kofa ni fi dwarfs.
Aye.
Oh, okay. Muntari nso same.
Yeah, Muntari.
Omo na about the same time.
Yes. But omo ba ni qualified that.
Aye.
Omo ba de ni o premier.
Na Azan so e.
Asamanso sir.
Oh, okay.
So Bafojan and a board
Warrior.
division. Yeah, Warrior. On a board division.
On
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me ono akapo patron Bernard Aye. Satana ko cherry ke so be training kakra.
Kochi.
Why Mr.
Aye. Usa ono.
Oh, Pesek boy.
Pesek boy.
Yo, that there.
What being said, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Good. But you, my team na a qualifier, no.
Yeah.
Only bath na about 10 and 9.
No, there was one guy, Papako. Me, Saturday, now me bought defensive midfield. But now me a utility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or Presec, now me a captain, and I'm about 10 what Presec. But me Balibetia, now Celestete. No, you should be energy, mama. No, you should be like different positions. Baby.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, now me share that in specific position. But if they do time, be now the late slighted, they say no. From the look of things, they send me to be bought from top. Now, me pairing with Bafojan, Papakon, Albert Bacha, Kofi Debla, former Goldfields. Before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've played.
Enti Okamwa, mo ball first premiership game ma.
Liberty.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Line up no here. Okay.
Mekai be na Ibrahim Atiku Kahon. Kwame Frimpong.
Oh, Atiku ya.
Yeah, Atiku, Michael Essien, Derek Boateng, myself, I think Foster Batios, Ebenezer Damite.
Not Derek Boyne 10.
Derek Boateng. Not Derek Boateng.
And a Bath Boyne.
Bath born 9. Ibu Abu Boateng was 7. Okay. Because of his speed in the area. And then your squad.
Those days na Azabaho.
Asamajan, no academy.
Happy FM.
On to our
but also no kobo sit-ups. Intina Oba grounds, but no a sit-ups player then. But no a fully like Liberty guy.
On your boy.
I'm in Bokakra.
Answer na Utu.
Yeah. And William Tiero. William Tiero, Michael Hellegbe.
Now Muntari no join it Tambe.
Muntari mo join it, I think 203, 202 more.
Now Mabu Premier League.
Oh, cra.
Kwejo nso e.
Yeah, about 99.
Aye.
Yeah, so
Kwejo e.
Kwejo Asamo.
Aye.
And also by later on.
On Muntari no.
There be Muntari Bansa. Kwejo Asamo.
The best is 5-6 over. 6.
Oh, okay. So okoye e na osan so buy.
Yeah, me call.
At a point where Ghana ha na obi enim say okobokotoko.
Yeah, me call 2-0. I think me call Egypt. Into call Egypt, you know. I think many one me call Papa Kumu team, you know, and it's Geish. But civil war in Tina, I'd say football came to a standstill. In Tina, I say Bibi Ankoso. So then after 1 year, I say me back. Ti me buy and me do Ghana no na. Me I say Liberty. Me say me change the environment in Kakra. Enti 209 and I'm signing my Kotoko. Me ne ba for Janina.
Ah, okay.
The
Warrior
year,
back no.
Yes, Warrior
okay.
also back. That was the year you could share ho. That was then Alaji Inje was the chairman and Helena Kobla. So police. Yeah. Almost time no.
But when to me
no, I couldn't break into the team. Injuries was coming day after day after day.
And one ball game cry.
No, Mambo game. Friendly games in Kwa.
Oh, really?
Friendly games in Kwa. but I was registered with a contract and everything.
Wow.
Meant to me
Wow.
break.
After when I call back, be man.
After one, I'm back. I think I'm back, and I'm the 2 call Vietnam.
Okay.
So when I'm a ball, and until me buy and I'm back to Liberty.
Reginald Asante, reggae, and you know, Aiding Common, or your coach, Okuta CAF license B, Enche, Obera Aidim, not just a Wabeshe, my and your man's with me. Now, where the media or Queen and Mibusa said, share Black Stars Snake Accra.
Yeah, me sure.
But who collab called national teams name be?
That was U20, U17, but senior ones, you know.
Okay, okay. But team na yeah they call World Cup no. What here kakra?
Mashe team no. Mashe.
Be more the view say Oma ye frɛ Oma Oma in show up no. Regardless say the only boy ne. You shouldn't be part of the team at Ebeko World Cup. No, I don't know. I say na uno.
On say Ebasa na too emotional. On say nipa ni mi ya oni on say football no nyese ye call pack because maybe we go and support Obu will support you because na downfall. Obi so will support you because he knows how to play. Inti say Obi ewo option. Let's assume say be a open juma. CCI yes be media guy for the Flagstaff House. Who apply for that place. Now who apply for Happy. Ultimately say the probability of being a Flagstaff House is high. Obia would dream any day. Say the England see her near the Abia Ghana see her. Obia be feel say be say we Ghana in Obama Ghana. But then if it happens like that, I don't need to call. You be see a call America, you be see a call UK, you be see a call. Say no ambassador, you continue at Legon University. Anambwa.
So what the assignment now?
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to work at the Flagstaff House,
yes,
not happy so you
as a media guy.
And they are the Flagstaff House, no, and quite one
that's right. So let's assume say UK in the Flagstaff House, and I US.
But I don't know what they to one any you.
O say, ye,
sir,
ye.
Until Ophelia say, Obi opportunity to play for the Three Lions, na Ghana wo no call Three Lions, no na ene unye bimbo. No ni mubo na Ghana ehia na yemfa no.
A typical example is Kelvin Boateng. Charlie, your friend who qualifies Bebre, he didn't come. But I think say in Penny Fortunas, your mom who say no, let's give this guy a chance. I think impact Bebre in Ghana. Anna Mebo.
Sure.
Yes.
Into who are the view say
Hudson, Odoi, Mune, Nketia Mune, all those things. There were friendly matches to say you genuine. This is how I see it. Young friendly games before the World Cup. Say AFCON Yen Kobe. Yen from they want to come and play. Then the nation will vote by performance.
Kill him bow. My view is that you hear him.
That's right.
You hear him. But I'm on trying to World Cup in Bra. Yes, start AFCON qualifiers no. After the World Cup now no. Yes, start AFCON qualifiers. If they genuinely want to come and play for Ghana, then your maku will fine pa. That's in your World Cup in India. I'm on trying to World Cup in Bra. There's still that window. In the Flagstaff House, and they say no happy air struggle, browse there be umba. And happy ye, na feel special by the train. Ye will program, man, go ye, ye, now, and then if you ever about struggle beam, in that struggle now near some pediatric, the best as a coachad, a conjamina. Ye be call a friend say Lesotho.
But if you open Black Stars in the year. Do you want us to go to the World Cup?
They cannot win as the World Cup.
No, but
they cannot win as the World Cup.
They are good more than some of the players. And if truly we need them, let's play some games and weigh the options.
None of them is a Messi or a Ronaldo. Players don't be some Ghana no. If they were that good, they would have been playing for England. There is if they were that good, if Inaki Williams was good, Spain come on Ghana. That's why Nico Williams is playing for Spain. If they were that good, they would have been Eze. So in Nigeria, why is he playing for England? Because in England, when you be born, I'm a friend. That's why he would choose there. Into Amon in Ketiamono. If in Ketia chance in there, in Ketia play for England. But Christopher is going to be born, so he knows that the chance of him play for England is limited. In Ketia Hurricane and Kabaka of Obama Ghana.
And you rigging Kasakra.
So I'm saying that. I'm in some of Ghana. We have heard interviews of Nketia. Nketia no has you heard the interview or any idea. So I'm saying that Sisiano Nabian is that the Oka first when they all carry the same thing today. But the thing is that we media know that they love Ghana, they want to play for Ghana. In the Mayanko World Cup New Year, we don't want to disrupt our team. In the Mayanko Year, because you're from the time November. In the Mayanko Year, your ban AFCON qualifiers next start here. No, we have a AFCON qualifiers, no.
AFCON na ye so our born Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and a host. Enti
the next
AFCON no.
I bet the papa. No, me qualifiers no. Into Mumbra near me AFCON and Gazambra near me start AFCON qualifiers no. So when you say we your group never in Niger and Sudan money idea. If you have that time no jam cry adom na Niger for bo home, Sudan for bo home. Any idea? Enti be ko Juba. Na yakobo e wo Sudan na amunya nketia mo ni yakọ Juba ni yakobo yakọ Niger ni yakobo Mauritania ni yakobo.
Okay, my coach.
Mpacho asempa wo.
Oh, OTU.
Na meka asempa di oka no nipa bi wo n'echi. Di coach Reggae ka no nipa bi wo n'echi.
Of course. If you just a few that I said.
Na enya wo view na matter.
Of course.
What happens they say the OT seat ni mo.
Coach, you know.
I'm not view matter.
But you see, coach, no, we're stating it clearly. Say, wa ofre wa wamba biano. Tumuda, you are not part of his plans
for the World Cup.
For the World Cup.
Okay. Now,
because when you commit,
he said it. Say who interview coach no kai.
Masa. Yeah, kika niema happen rano. Enye nebe happen there. Say what they want on my way. Why you were Ashesi? Why you were Central? Why you were Radford? Why you were no what when you have a good class Obi baby.
Still, yes.
Yes.
Still Obi baby. Inti say Uber up as pandit. Now can say, nya bimbo England. Inti. Let me give you a scenario between Nketia and Gabriel Jesus in Arsenal. Nketia fi academy ni mu na at the bar. Gabriel Jesus was turning fee outside by all but or the close by near maybe be happen behind the scenes are outside. They don't know, they are not privy to it. Until Gabriel Jesus the contract ne buy and what state woman say so wa dinga
that's on the
money na bench. Until before Gabriel Beba no yare kakra. Until na Nketia na ebo. Nketia was scoring goals. But Gabriel Jesus nya hoden eye den woyi Nketia trans na Gabriel Bebo. Gabriel Bebo want to me share goals. Until people who name what happens behind the scenes no yeah Arsenal there hey player ni Nketia niema bebre ko ye. Ti say young legend you fi Cameroon yi.
Why
Obesawe. Roger Miller. Shani trend at the call World Cup. Obi Vitoye. Ansa no kokai, Shenoko ye. So, into to me, say now beka niema easy. The president of the FA is there. He has got a management team that is managing
the Black Stars.
The Black Stars. Shem Crawford management team. She president, no. She vice. Are you saying they don't know football? They all come together. Niema yekinga kanyina no. Masa, enye easy.
But coach, the president now can on one some of the Black Stars management members, they've spoken to some of the players hearing a cry. So some Bimudie, I can tell you say and then blacklist Edom so for the World Cup.
Wafa. Mami mau scenario bi. Ene blacklist betuma da also. Ochina betuma. Because the narratives can change. Until change here. Now Becca say we don't see some adwene. What are you talking about?
And from now to the World Cup and so what? 6 months.
That's it. Bibia betimesi.
Bibia betimesi na fe uni option bia than two.
Yeah. Me last year person me can say there are a lot of guys outside the Europe or whatever. Be person naturalize. And be bring super so bomber Ghana. Oshe Holland Gakpo munya they were deserved to be playing for us.
Yes.
But situation e do nti ye will be more in the next 5-10 years they are willing to play for Ghana into almost share the kind of treatment we're going to give to these guys. In terms of open your doors through a football number to justify themselves. Mistake there will be sometimes you can take a decision to marry this lady who say no and can say me kwa. Know what you say? So what you say? It is when choose Ghana, when choose country be ahead of Ghana.
Can only be can only be. Bra be am no koko oti dan so baby. Oni abaye we atwempna edu so on ware no we jano.
That is how catch you.
Aye.
Oh, it I think say me so me pleaded to the FA and then the coach say, "Oh, don't dream." Now on those guys chance because when we welcome them, I think say the other guys are more, you know, so they will also have a clean heart. Say, Charlie, no, now I can finally see the Ghanaians treat people well. Say when you turn your back, almost you know, if you say, we're Ghana, Obama, Switzerland, we're Obama way, and at the end of the day, you know, we will need all those guys to also learn something from them.
Okay, Madam Pennyfoya say, Kochi, Eric Entry Ofori, an original Asante, Reggae, Omani and Mudinsa was way, countdown over, Bright Yawadoma Transit. Kochi, then I would eat to na yenja kwai.
Medasi bebre, me say course here by one in town. And you find your book the resource people. One area young microphone name about me and say me instructors say out of about microphone bebre a course no buy and into me a resource person and another doctor into also into enye bibi da fam into obia wa kwanya no o frɛ me no mana na me no enya discussion
no we are the private and so
pacho
like obi pese o training exercise say ebia fitness o pese privately o de ne famu a akonya sa wo
na my yes wo me bra me work class me say me wo mama yem kra na me ye because na me ne me mama me bobo ne yem kakra nti me ba outside no me classmates you know be anim say me mpese bibi yo nti obia wo fitness area no one way the other matachi ne kakra me ne na bonkomo na nti fitness ne there unya backcourse we nko there I think
the
sky will be the beginning.
Coach, me da si bebre. Okay, Bright. Transintema na boniteu na fe your special guest in Swaba na fe in this community. Coach, bibie ni a o de tie. Opa. Member of Parliament Emma New Edubiase Openia Yefreno Adam Abdul Salam Honorable wa joining ye wofia okay countdown in so baso sharing song happy 98.9 FM Jibu drinking water mu edese wo insuo de obenuma eno ani jibu de ode be no aduane jibu na jibu for say fa wo 18.9 liter bottle ne be 20 liter bottle fa ketwa be kese oh struggle to refill your dispenser water dispenser hinyina no jibu for no be ya ma kama Jibu also provide free refill bottles and dispenser machines for corporate businesses. Currently, Amaya Hudon Kron War, Ebibimemu 9 countries in Africa. Airport close to the Alliance Francaise, North Legon, on the Wisconsin Road, Adenta, next to Cosby One College of Fashion. Photo Club Imagine Wosu Koho. Asalam down opposite the old Togo Embassy. Dansumai, Exhibition Runabout. So to Omusube Huamo Choba Junction. Madina opposite social welfare. Open the baby to a tuana pebi wo fia fre. 0302 528 669. Jibu was a better life. Better life. Amadama. Na countdown ye ebe baby a ubetwa beta udie mu ede paye betano for no de 1 million cedis abaga na memo a osibro nya yi omo chene nkakra obi endidi peche na enye gidigidi na odi benya bi o eye boko la chete bi e da form a ombre ho kra na fe eno nso odi enye bi ekọ wenima ne sa na de tie ne se ube pre-register keke uko betano.com.gh betamo.com.gh na u register se o pese ucha bet ni bi wo betano enu keke o enu keke na unya 1 million CDCB ye didi ntu kona kodi bi Gaming Commission of Ghana for se yentwa ntontono na beboa undi mbrumfie du otwe a mpacho wo nkan ho na hyere nso se ucha beta weni no kata baako a na webie baako sanse gambling can be addictive. Okay, ohanbo for adaje ni mboni tew titew na yanko yenim. Okay, ohan den na eko
we share Africa Cup of Nations etodwa way back 1950
sanso kona bra biem nimpe energy no enipa ni bre a masa enye ni bre kitu ahu ono abu na tu nchen no obi bi abo siketuo da
mbacho da bi
and it will was Oi go
AFCON shall way back 1957 no say no ye hwe papa ba kwa ba AFCON pa ye dia oginidi ye pa na oi the only coach a otimi je AFCON esanji the Euros ni bi and din Roger Leon Maurice Lame. Roger Leon Maurice Lame. In 2004, Frenchman Roger Lame became the first coach to win the AFCON and the UEFA European Championship when he led Tunisia to the title. In 2000, he led France to the European Championship. I said, Obia, the only coach what may win AFCON, that's a win Euros. No, I say, no, no, come Roger Lame. Now, 18th June 1941. 84 years no wa and that's what Tiason saw France abrichmamu na no coach Tunisia no oboama emomutime je AFCON way back 2004 I had the likes of Karim Hagiu, Ziad Jaziri, Santos, Riyad Bazouz and I Ade Charlie we met me boy Emma Tunisia to fire AFCON way back 2004 na oboama France so 2002 fire the Euros no utim say adia omujomudi pa na tournament so Belgium and Netherlands now had the likes of Patrick Vieira, Didier Deschamps, Marcel Desailly, Nicolas Anelka, Thierry Henry, David Trezeguet. Not me boy my point me J Euros na only the only coach ban AFCON and afi Euros dia otimi agibian so dia ma Tunisia and afi France so here ko pimu Morocco dia Morocco ai de ai hwe nyame aba we be next week dia no high for matom Morocco ntwum ni na tournament no starting 21st December 2025 ekosi January 18 2026 na say openima da toso aduonu ba kwa fimpini mienu ne aduonu no mekosi opepon da toso du wotwa fimpini mienu ene aduonu ensia we nso kakra ne nso one of high from bobo ano a me de bon so happy 98.9
Okay, ya transfer na said America na Member of Parliament ma new Edubiase Honorable Adam Abdul Salam and so adjoining yewo Ifiase. Currently, he is a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. We say World Cup on sen seven dodo na ene ebebusano na ya hwe de ekoso. Honorable Bibiaboko
minua.
Man wawa say busy schedules ni ana wenya brand ye bedi nkomo ne.
Sa.
Watare nso efe.
That's it.
Say eja wumpa. I we say the political suit, you know.
We work after.
Hey, that. But where's that material?
A political material.
Okay. Oh, honorable. But
that's it.
Na edwuma mu
Adwuma mboko.
constituency so e.
Constituency boko.
Na new edubiase park na.
Yegu so.
Sir.
Budget win so SIPM.
Oh sir.
And you know, I'm so for about 3 successive budgets. PM. I say releases. Say first one, say a budget near allocate ska towards facility. No. The second one, the second one, the most important aspect, and say Ministry of Finance. Ebe releases Kama Ministry. So okay, so allocation we are you know. This Canefa co-executive project, you know. I'm say a honor near war. Like I said, I think about 4 successive friends budget. Then you know from MPP time. Time now Honorable Yusuf. Your friend is a sports minister. Now Kofi Adams be fire. Also be a sports minister no. Nina ebam because Nina no. So obia the history of the stadium. Time a chassis any controversies about home any identity. Minister Bia I show some level of commitment. I am per se and kebe ya and come up pension on anka my stadium na my but I am kasem no akwa bibia ho ti last budget in the womb into when there's a share budget estimate on the parliament a sounds who say one of the outstanding projects say a buy release car my ministry na yes or baba dia my train releases and allocation this time Edema Sports Ministry no edoso. Nti se nyame adom na say etimi release se be emu be 70% kra na minim say ebi be kan na yetimi aba be project na mai.
But the previous ones na APA budget mu no per the okoka no not the main hindrance here then nti a catch nti
ya release ska. So on say ye nya budget no aya na ye projections into the aban person way. Into saban projections ni wi a na aka say aban benyeska na odi abaki sa projections no na odi executive projects no. And yes, sports ministry a lot of the ministries e bi okra mu goods and services so say goods and services no bi na ministry no de better pen or de better e bia mo di bi better vehicles any sane o man. Nti bi o wa sa projections ni na be ko na bia aban release bia be 20%, 30%, if you 70% at the ama ministry. Nti based on releases e beba no. And I say finance releases can work as okay we you can say mo ka say mo be say ana mo budget no fan say be 100 million. But bit me release 50 million ama mo 50 million no. Ade say ni we na mo ndi nkan enfanye. Ti bi o mbe no awie no na ya saba another budget reference a month and I say another budget year. Now you're rolling over. Nti the hindrance na is kasem.
Okay, but your projections do you see say certain way beba to a close no na stadium no yaye.
I mean so we share based on the history again say 4 successive budgets project in APM na yenya na ya na me optimistic there but I am person me cautious kakra but meaning say the bedroom baby near be escalate no edru baby e we say do because I was saying the other time another network say project na president dan a promise here but president promise here no na wa chance here no aban foforo ba here no wo hwe o commitment towards project na lip service keke nti na de bia me campaign na me ka say president Mahama na be ba be wi nti from next year kono ye sure say ye allocate sika ma na no kwa de now it behoves on yenso na say ye be escalate issue no na bia yama president who say baby a stadium no one ye yentimi emma about 40 million your friend say Ghana cedis and say e wo nwuram enti ye be escalate edru baby a wo say edru say wo opposition a wo approach to getting projects no different and as wo aban mu so ayana approach no different enti ye be hwe na ye explore all avenues said ye be ya at least enti min ka say
next year and I say next 2 years but
Hopefully
me very hopeful say by the time our president Mahama time no mre wie ye na yetimi aye stadium na mai na ya kan ho asem sa ma break ma kan ho asem even in parliament colleague ministers both on both sides obi ehun na stadium no obi ehun I'm known by your friend is saying and I say me din ya be synonymous to new Edibiase stadium aka ho no
Adam Abdul Salam, Honorable Adam Abdul Salam, a member of parliament, Manu Edibiase, or a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. How importance Baina Abain Edema your World Cup ya qualify Kobi?
Very, very important. Meaning ni say Abain bi wo hono mu a waba oman ya qualify for World Cup. Wo portray attitude as a trese onye serious say Ghana be kwa World Cup no. Na wakwa akọbọ ne homodi. I don't think say no you can give it to all the governments from 2006 and President Kufuor and a president aye wini ye about 2010 na President Mills wo hono mo de babisi samri no me sure say there has not been a debate about a binding commitment towards your preparation towards the World Cup. And me did say, yes, seriousness na ye approaches our World Cup we see. Me ni say President Mahama any ministry no, say ye World Cup no ye participate keke. Say ye na ye boy ye homebody. Na ye timi advance beyond the group stage from 32, every 32, 16. Now you free 16, you quarter finals. Now you free quarter finals. Because me, I believe say the Morocco for 1 year and there was an anki didn't high.
2010.
2010. We were just a kick away, a penalty kick away from making history. And at the AC. So I think we have the potential. Say, to me, prepare your home the way. Mimi no. Again, minister appeared before the committee last 2 weeks ago. Yes, last week. I think it was last week Monday, and we appear before the committee. Most of the questions are now around the World Cup preparation, whether I say supporters, Bekwana supporters, and co. Me focus on the preparation of the team. Say ministry ni aban beboa efe no. Na efe no etimi a prepare team no management committee team no a prepare team no properly. Ama yako because say Oko World Cup now we share expenditure allocated 150 million and the ama blasters no omu preparation ko
and 150 million no
yes
basically the preparation
towards the preparation of
supporters
the team.
In Zambia
supporters someone can winning bonuses 50% car buying AD players and any technical team ni nyina nka 50 million 150 million no it's just towards the preparation of the team.
Preparation not just say games are team no the omobeye bia to the World Cup.
To the World Cup no.
Not 150 million no esi wo ho. World Cup
per the minister kan ye ne na che say eno esi wo ho no mo. You raise
bonuses in count.
Bonuses as we speak according to minister no. The players no qualification bonuses ne ka around 50% of sika was here the moment nyam fa ma omo eno kranka ho into we need the towards preparation for the team so we go work out proper and no just by that
who a fair idea about the preparation
no and they
said breakdown
there be no and no the say ye nyandru ho no
because 150 million cedis it has around 60 $60 million. Yes, and
something
it's about $30 million.
No, it's kind of 150 million
cedis.
Yes.
150 million Ghana cedis. So you know, do so.
Oh, na mon check.
What's the way?
So dollar number from get first now first now nka
it's around $10 million.
Yes.
Around 11 or $12 million. It's around $11 million there about.
The last time I checked it was about $12 million.
Yes. It's around 12.
Okay. 150 million cedis more. Okay.
Inti ento ase nyaka.
Yanko now no I'm say clarification about say that money is for preparation alone. Per the minister ne katre the select
about 30 million.
Yes, 30 million. Okay. And Tina said the 150 million cedis now are buying allocating it is for preparation.
Yeah, for preparation towards. I mean, the document was clear for the preparation of the blasters towards the World Cup.
Great. Yes. Now, minim abang the supporters beko.
I know the minka again. It came up. Your friend is saying budget hearing. No, the MPs say we see America saying. So we military friend is saying services recruitment. I also. Now we Ministry of Interior, security services, immigration, fire service, prisons. We are not at one China. Questions are your constituency for a bisa me driver me by crowd be free me bisa me work up no yeah the day let me call work up no me bianca me call so I say me pesa me call na me saba eba be to ma dwuma so
dey be kwana o ko eba no dey count
so mami hu say obeba so I say me pesa me call na me saba enti one of the most frequently asked questions from your constituents, no doubt about that. When it doesn't matter constituency are free. Yeah, sure say Ghana had your constituency biano, epe your friend is epe football, and I say epe sports. Inti one of the questions I pose ma minister no, no. Say you pose question no ma minister no. I said the okay and say or must set up interministerial technical team. Omo ena eba behwe enema preparation ni ade me sure say team no preparation ankasa de e ka ho but kwan e be fa so e be call World Cup because we have a history of say yakọ World Cup na ye the supporters akọ na the chaos around it any the embarrassment ye dey bro my way was our history no so it is aban per se or to bibia na bibia ye your friend is saying e da na kwam said ye be ya kwa animguase ato ye wo Brazil ni ade no e bi nsan konkoto ye biom nti o ma set up sa committee no after also o ma set committee no there will be other technical committees under the interministerial one no bia there will be representation from parliament any ade said ye be ya ye betimi akoka your story of how persistently ye constituency e bi sa say World Cup no betimi akobi no ma sa ba na enti ye bisa minister na there some no work and say ono de wontimi enka no wo ho say the supporters beko and as yemfa supporters nko ni nyina no interministerial committee no and e bechem abedi pele ka ho minister for youth and development e ka ho and other ministers and so okuje foreign minister e ka ho enti omo na be determine and me sure say through from the Flagstaff House and Jubilee House, no, any or mobile collaborate. Now, I say, the supporters beko and I see them for supporters.
And as at time now, the minister no share the select committee on sports, no, not on your setting. No, as to say, the supporters beko and I am for Munko.
No, at the time I was share, and actually, I may say, why interviews be a or say, ma hwe no obi amfa ne sika nkoma obi say middlemen any that was before. Okay, and yeah, but the current information I want to say he wasn't certain
because do you know why I'm asking the personal opinions I was share proud to this World Cup so far as supporters comes to place here the ombeko no ni nyina no o making it clearly say saska na ye the ombeko no e betimi dia ye enyoma bebre wo Ghana.
Oh yes, I mean personal opinions the nyina will be and I will share mine. my personal position and opinion on
Fatwa as well.
On whether I say.
What is your personal opinion?
But my main minister minister of course minister doesn't take this decision by himself. Yeah, I can say
it is something I recommend. We are in a period that we are in austere situation. Say you need Skakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then now you to transport supporters and people all the way to America. Saskan 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you are Ghana for Bibre in those areas. Find your own resources. We can facilitate your travel documents. There you go. And now we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public. Let's mobilize and give support to the. So the travel and.
Okay, fine. Fancy here. Na semia okaye. Say Ghana for do na. Anyo de almost say politicians one more year campaign cry mutimi share boss moto abama ye mo be ko America any
na dey o share sabo no way
one shebi
no David
okay
dey o share sabo no enu ntini constituency for no tutia no
asa
because we nim say nya possible
yentie
na no muni masembe ofri Ghana ya obetina aeroplane mu 18 hours Enukura no nipa bi etumi di mechi akọ World Cup eba ayeba bebo afifufura ayeba be wure mu yi ye bebo no ewa America enunu 7 hours pe na we do America nananum se mo pese mu manomo enko America no mo ko bobra na sike bi emrefia to abane mami uye bebo no ewa paso uye bebo no ewa desase uye bebo no ewa Newtown na pese utukwa me pious me be ye we empia me di obetukwa.
Okay, into politicians na nkasa eye campaign no
politician.
Oh, but
a politicians, David Pacho.
But then he's a politician.
Na obi ekoye nipa ba kon kwaya ade a na de
asai
na politician na ono election a wo konemu aye diama no South Asia. A wo pe kwan bia so e de aba parliament. Why desperate? We a desperation talk. South Asia. Now o ka wie say the criticisms any commentary a course about and somehow can because we akwala already 12 years credit him say enya possible say ene aban decide say or the supporters ebeko US and Canada and Mexico na say or say constituency bia crown for nipa mra nipa say na office say ebetime free constituency bia ba South Asia nipa say na ebetime free ho constituency bia ba nti say wo make promises say wo de ekofo beko US ni ade a ede na wonan ejina so ono wonim
ono de no o say waye bi da wo
na waye bi da no Australia de so hu sa scandal no so wote enumguase no so edigu o man so wote ase ebia no ono wo ne kwan a obefa so a ode ebeye no so wote ase but the reality no say aban ebeye din so wo hwe asama minister ne kan minister na me ne ya adwene 100% they the same position I mean so me share so what you say so oman yi mu yeti oman yi mu a yetu referee ska 1000 Ghana cedis na wakota male akodi ball akodi ma friend say akodi match 1000 Ghana cedis so say 1100 say omudi bia ka ho dia me sure say so 2500 na wo free ha no mo ekokumase a wo free ha ekokumase a yesen ono eno bi no de beda hotel eno bi no de be fa friend say so what you say and sometimes I walk some way say I na ebi ma and say a criticism of ebia the FA a criticism I'm not criticizing the FA the reality no time before say Mark Okreku be your friend is saying FA president no that's a problem Ket Okreku Ket ebe FA president na problem no e wo ho no so what you say enti say you sika ye de ye wo sika ye person ye de share football mu any sports mu a I don't think say a better way to use it is to friend is saying be airlifting Ghanaians at the Omoko tournament. Any US nko me have been against it since 2002. Now you see your first supporters at the Omoko Mali and I say the Omoko Ivory Coast so moko drew ho no ma be omo be da na problem. Aduane o be deny a problem. Ti no no che say you do ministry no ransom. Now you be public statement egu aban ne ho fi ansa na aban akọ akọpẹ besia e de aba be ye friend say at the same time na ye coach football egu at the same time under 70 what your nka your friend say if you say na say ye lack talent investment and enko ye friend junior national teams
grassroots ni
so what you say ntimi na me fi say samayi obi person ko US match ticket no around cheapest one ubenya ebi mu ka 400 near. It depends on the game. It depends on games no game game Messi money you move be no because ticket no your friend baby a resale ticket and matches be ho no ma obi beto ticket ni nyina na afa wo ton the match be ho a ubeti metua e bia seat no de wo akire kura na e be yefo no kura na be $1,000
say yen de ye kwa Ghana de ba me check say Yane Panama, no, the cheapest ticket is $452.
It could go higher.
Yes.
It could go higher based on
against
demand.
England, so the cheapest is $901. And Ghana against Croatia, and so $460.
And to say, I buy this idea or the Asempa Bequa. I buy a better ticket, no, they have $400. And so I buy.
No, ticket, woo. Ticket. Say above $400.
Match ticket, make a match ticket. Or better match ticket, $400. We are in the summer, no, a peak, even in ordinary years. So, person who US, now say call between June, summer period now. Tickets no boarding that. Now we are acquire World Cup year. Now go for eco US. Into tickets, no, economic rano. You are looking at between $4,000 to $6,000. Your money baby or better any annual man. I don't believe say.
Not him, but
so I say. And the point in say Senka ko Toronto. So them say Matana Canada kakra. You are you over close to 200,000 Ghanaians.
Toronto.
Toronto GTA area, Toronto ni Greater Toronto area no from. Pickering Edeko. So what I say. Enti Senka Yeko Canada ni su Canada hono.
Figure ni
close to 200,000.
Really?
Yes. Close to 200,000 in Toronto ni Toronto Greater Toronto area. So what I say. Enti Senka Yeko ni su Toronto hono mobi ni hono mani o yemfa supporters ni ade kakramba. Enti me point ni say enka enye bone say aban ebeka so ye ko tournament ye pese ye magana fo ene ko bada wo se ye hwe ye circumstances no minister no all kan austerity no onim de all kan ko ministry no ankasa no sometimes sika o mo de be monitoring akwa around kra na ya na ho odin sometimes some of the ministers have to friends say dip their hands into their own pockets so and enye nsem ni nyina na ye betimi aka and around this time ene wo hwe bebia o man yi wo any your needs in terms of sports needs are your war ebia ye beba and also any idea I don't think say it will be a proper investment and again na ye ne ana ne ye wa ba mu
there will be no proper investment.
So what I say ye ne ana ye wa ba mu interview me David so we any debate we can debate
let's just stay this so proper investment
allow the member of parliament to talk. Jot down your point.
Na mo de bia ha na mo.
Na mo te ono wa ba mo.
De bia ha na mo wa mo kasa.
Debi
ono ba so ku US ba.
Debi na ta na ya ko kan everything. O the offer o said o mi nya better me ko mi da me ba. Okay, good.
That's am ba so ko no ba.
Okay.
Now to mum analysis am we wa na enso mo ana am be say mo dan di debate show
de bi kasa on
na me can say wo mama me refi
na
me can say
as a country no you prioritize
yes ye nya so na na ye wo aban mu and 2014 ye call World Cup yenim ko gu asepoto
Brazil no
from supporters sikasem baby omo beda any playing body no and I ye free yenim gu asepoto ne ba ye ba ne ye be set a committee minister na commission the Jamaica commission ye ba ye omo SAT commission, me also say that a minister no a soon I didn't thought I say it was because it was very painful and embarrassing, and you go buy, and now you boka at the set up that commission. Commission one of our recommendation in say, and this are buying. And I say I was buying who free, so I a tournament. I see for supporters in the tree. Now buying a sika buying ni bina buying a copper besia any ade ediaba because investment into the blasters and no a huge headache. Any burden my buying in the first place. So what I say, into some supporters in the account, and ne supporters in the hookah any idea account. Idea back one, na commission fee say, I was here peer home, the free one. Ebeye me wan say coincidentally any ayasa ba mu na ye ko tournament ti say na wo hwe bibia tournament wo hwe bibia Canada wo US wo na ban ba be na ban kro be den wa organize this ade na wo fa nkofo a because say wo de supporters ko na asawasefo ko bi na no adi biasefo anko bia me woni problem amenya so ti ase nti aban kra be den wa select nipa no hwan no de ne ko de asempa na ekọ ana wo de minue na ekọ so ti ase ama o masa aba so ti ase enti the challenges are aban kra be face says or pese or engage in this your friend is an enterprise no eno kura ne chaos de beba any the potential your friend is an embarrassment de be bro man you know eno kura no nko ano ma e wo say ti be ma aban etwe no hu but I will not take me senka your debate report na like ebia this would have been my line of your friend is thought but it doesn't preclude a buying from taking a different decision maybe so, a position no
anti view we stating clearly what has say no now my person me busa say Oma what the select committee on sports no most of them share same view ana
me sure
okay
because e bibo ho no mo a e bia no mo shada and follow the history of airlifting supporters e dia ko e bi mo ho no mo a dia consumed a person like e be ya nanka the constituency for ni bi ko that is oh no ne ho ato no
now the person will constituency for
ni when them person the constituency e bi tu kwan
okay
so what I say
but who can
maybe I made the constituency be the to kwan in the next in the between 2024 ekwa see next year me the nipa 10 and e to kwan
ekwa abrochi
mo buko suade so what I say
oh sir
yes
oh lovely
enti Canada enti obi anya na nko be but we have to be realistic so and we have to I was say yenya your priorities so right as a country because yenya na ye be kwa ba na ye ba be criticize GFA so na GFA no na referees into omuka yi na league ni gu na your national teams no apart from blasters omunfi obia na other sporting disciplines any aya to need say lesser known sports because your person ye disika be kwa kwasha ho ne invest wo mu ama omo nso no omo aye your friend is saying aba up the way I was omo ba up and any aya didin ato omo so omo ye lesser known sports so what you see
okay
enti e ho no mo na wo se ye hwe kwan be so na ye be fa ye league no e be e betima ye competitive I say to say South African League, you know, can we do it? If we can do it, how do we do it? These are some of say sports and the footballer. These are some of the issues I was say Accra House of Folk ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kwan be dey be fa so a omo beba back to omo glory days. Time I know me glamorous clubs, you know, because me contention is Accra House of Folk ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko can carry the rest of the teams on their backs. So what I say because Accra House of Folk MTN they pay 5 billion e be Accra House of Folk ma other companies that are competitors you know they will go looking for new biase they will go looking for a friend is saying Samatex any other smaller clubs you know so that they can also compete so what I say and you know when there was occupy your thoughts sportsmen
supporters
say the supporters you beg for millions of dollars and the a friend is saying
America
holidays.
Canada. Every Ghana for be wo de dada.
Abra Ghana for bebree wo ho.
Okay, good. Per dia o kano not too long ago. And the chief of staff, Honorable Julius Debra, and so a committee. Committee no opening standard be num nyina wom. Even the sports minister crown so na the motive behind no and they say omo hwe kwan Black Stars the be call World Cup no but emphasis on supporters are echo me pese we hear this voice Honorable Julius Debra, chief of staff kan no odi nkomo ne kosi say onu mpo nya akonya ene me say US ambassador no edi nkomo ema wasre ne say on hwe kwan a omo be gu niomem na Ghana fo nya visa dodo a na omo de call the World Cup yentimra.
We also, which is very important, you are also being tasked to help coordinate the travel arrangements. And usually we run into troubles with visas, and you know there are people who want to take advantage and give the country bad names and all that. We think your committee needs to have that oversight responsibility in making sure that Ghana's name is not brought into disrepute, even though we want as many fans as possible to be able to travel. And of course, visa facilitation is also very important. Just last Saturday, I was privileged to attend a program with the Chargé d'Affaires of the American Embassy, Ghana American Chamber of Commerce. And then he said they are going to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are able to attend to lend support to our national team. And I thought it was a good step.
Okay, and Honorable Julius Debra, chief of staff. And Utimu say, also prioritize fans and supporters a bekono. Clearly, you've shared your view. Say, prioritize it on a different.
Let's put the all canon in its proper context.
Okay.
You sure say what he say. Chief of staff say supporters are buying a diomobeko. You sure say or can say interview.
Not sema all canon.
Say supporters. One say inti na me buy no so say there was a buying a year. And he say asempa. And I say Prince. Ewo ni sika. Wato Ghana ne Panama tickets. And I wato tickets ni na match tickets. Owo ni sika a de beto flight Delta Airline and I say KLM. I de ne beko US. Na say ebia wonya interview appointment for interviews. And I visa neji no ayedin a buying
ticket crowd according to the embassy in FIFA no.
Yes. Akonya wo de benya interview date
yes.
So what you say. Na ebia visa ne moji no. Wo say obi wo no legitimate basis or they apply for visa no or ni bank state or ni bibia we more than qualified obekọ ne ya bounce no any ade. Eno na was buying hwe say obe put mechanisms in place or they be make sure say omo qualify say ebe mo visa ni ade ombenya visa no me dey no me sure say no ho asem ene wo ka
no
so what you say nti me sure say wo contradict asem American wa ha no
no they say no crowd far from
supporters nti eno dey was nti Chaskele say wo legitimate reason nti a person wo dey go US you should be able to get a visa and our bank should make sure say obi a we qualified that was say or person wako or no one is or person wako no share World Cup. I was buying putting mechanisms in place they be making sure so facilitate amasani panoma no visa because ya say as empower hey or one is no one is or they be trying to take it or bibia now so oko pay visa ni ama
yam farmer
so what you say ntia no e honom na was buying ehwe say what the nneoma gu akwan mu a obi a oyɛ qualified or person wako no hwe na was aba back e bebe ye na adwuma no watimi ayeden watimi akọ asa aba
Ghana for say almost sre aban yi a we part of it say almost form nko US no mo support Black Stars anu be na we mo
American no say me ye sure say aban e betimi anya sika no me de no kra na America me ye sure me preempt adwuma interministerial technical committee no so be ye aban no say me ka ho a minimum aban no so hawa okum so what you say na minim bibia ye wo the economy no ewo any ade me sure say aban ebetime nya sika fa nipa free no adu biase akofa bi wa shaman akofa bi wo asaman kese akofa bi wo tachiman na odi o ma ba akra na odi o ma ba akra bi o ma be dance na o ma fly no kra no me sure say aban ewo hu sika nti wa because
I'm for hopes.
The logistical your friend is saying implications.
Honorable, the crux of the matter is that Ghana for hopes was true.
Ghana for hopes was true. You can't say Mexico, Canada, US. Enya bid not to host the World Cup na check. And this Obia or person who could be and what shall say prepare what shall say oh your bank statement ye what shall say who save ska. So what you say because who call holidays are who save ska and son of holidays. Okay. So what you say intimidate them make and say who now per se when it does so bind the Uber World Cup manage your expectations.
Okay.
So what you say because abruche we our kra World Cup can be also obekobi wakra I was all manage your expectations.
Unze
so what you say because
what statements now we make a carry weight pa because you are part of the parliamentary select committee on sports and unim the air cost
last budget unim sika the Ministry of Sports nyina unim sika the ma 65 million 65 million World Cup yinti and say budget and any of course Newman Ashasi Yeba. And I think it was 580 million and they allocated my one. So I say no goods and services say 200 and something million. And a capex about 200 and a blaster can 150 million. Until you should show you say because sports should be doing close to like 2 billion in the budget. So I say because aban biano se sector biano who per se abino who per se who be say abino the priorities any areas are we say important are also invest you see it in the budget. So what I say but me so mean say the aban person was supposed to mono and yeah who sika no kra no dey buy. So what I say so you see say there's a lot of your friend is saying pressure and stress on aban resources. The aban no person no kra no ntimi nya den enye so what I say ntimi dey American question is enye say me dash will be ni ambitions ni hope our person wo dey ko US na di da aban so say aban de ne be den de ne be ko even sports committee in previous times blasters qualifiers committee members ebia will take turns ebia nipa mienu ni edi akire because I was saying so hu de ekoso a be report back to parliament. Since I buy you can check even our chairman match bien who and I say games bien who I kwa obi edietri
Japan man ko bi
so what I say look at it no cry ye brand sana ya bre committee ni so Japan who say Japan obi ko bi ye chairman buy who so wakọ ye ko games bi ma sports committee obi di akire me sure say si selecting nipa miensa e committee no so am already blasters e chia me sure say make am
sure
so what I say me sure say make am but it hasn't even come up and ba happen last time our minister buy in fact now members ni be ebuefu pa even on our side
members ni saying
we are about 17
when you be call World Cup
obi no be obi me sure so obi abeko bi me sure so obekwa na wa na akwakoto ticket me ti hey
mo kra na mo nko bi
enti say sports committee chairman kra ndim so obekwa
wow okay okay enti at this point any member of parliament Manu Edubiase honorable Abdul Salam Adam and yani no AD enkomo no na a member of the parliamentary select committee on sports ahano
minim se meko
okay at this point me hold it on for me co-host so ebusan 1 or 2 bi na kwesi wo dey okay prince busano how ne
okay so me
yeah back na be the Black Stars preparation and then he take on group na e woni nyina
okay honorable me de no enye asembusa per se ba me comment me comment ne say I know say 2014 World Cup, there are a lot of issues. Ebai. And I know where the fear is coming from. The same government and
RPFM 98.9.
But after 2014, you call tournament. You call 2015 AFCON. You call 2017. You call 2019. Call 2021. You call 2023.
Even World Cup,
you call in between that. You call World Cup.
Russia and
Russia, you call Qatar. So issue of the supporters corner agitation near Adeno. I think said 2019 and kakra bi sorry under honorable Esiama. Yabani Aba ewo Egypt. Aside then no, I think say supporters said you mutu kwan di blasters echi no. Omo hun share that ma asem bia sa.
Still answer ye mo mutu kwan no.
Still ye mo mutu kwan. Enti me we ni say the Kamia say kasa ni nyina yes say it will be difficult for say the supporters it be the team nechi ediako. And I am suggesting say if the sinking fund intimate fesika and my supporters be any team nechi
the consolidated fund.
Yes, make a consolidated. Yes. And sinking fund they were consolidated. If the sinking fund no say no na ya tax ni ade nyina abegum. Another action say no entimi mfa supporters kakra any team nechi nkwa. Why not a government initiative say gold board fa kakrabra, cocoa board fa kakrabra, GMPC fa kakrabra, Ghana gas fa kakrabra. Kakra ni edi abom.
Make a comment.
Enti uye we nyina na se aban be fa kakra ka ho na ebia se 200 honorable 200 ana 300 bi kra na bedi team nechi e de akọ US. I don't think say eye bibia eye bibi kese bia edema this government, and I'm using the word this government very cautiously. This government. And you may not sure say a bibia because president
200.
Yes, and now 300. 200 between 200 and 300.
Okay, analysis are honorable year na per head no close to be $15,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think say enye bibia be bro aben so aben entime nye. Emma supporters any team echi enko because you see you might say other countries omo nya ne saa ba yen a unique idea bi a abeka supporting the national team
akoba ne say ya mo man kwa break abo
because look
ade
wo say won ka bi
no maybe I comment in fact I didn't want to say it here on the platform, but let me say it.
Okay.
And I'm not saying because I'm not Abuaha.
Okay.
I buy way in your buying, be any. Can't be out air. There will be no legacy of this government. A bit bigger. That's all best some of my seeking. Abona Ghana for the America. Yes. I'm telling you, Chaskele, there will be no better legacy.
Honorable said
I'm saying that. America. My business ba ko bia na se area ba ko nipa ba ko enko hwe cap ne mra me se opa area bia ma nipa ba ko enko America Kele ade be nyam nya ye ni mamko na say ye Kele I'm saying that there will be no me government footwork.
This is a legacy government in Zoom.
Yeah, footwork.
Legacy term.
Me see o man panyin mama don down you say o dey me $1 billion. Munko na sumunju me. Munko wake up no. Na sumunju me.
$1 billion.
Sa 1 month no.
I wouldn't have to asem ka. Me see Adams. Constituency. Guys some ha adwene. Bibia last year ko yi o kai Kele ye ko campaign. Boys some ha. Ha adwene pa dey na.
From 2-3 bra. Numbra ne yenko.
Dem ko no.
No but utie honorable here. Unse yam prioritize enyoma bi yi.
No,
and I'm saying I'm not saying that you should answer. I'm not addressing you. I'm not addressing you.
Yeah, what studio ha as broadcasters ni journalists impu. she said the omaye hyper cancer assembly. So just imagine
maybe almost so person could be.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yeah.
Kodi, yeah,
Wow. Honorable,
you see, Martin, your moka no say the moka nyina from abe culture, part of us. Oh, your tournament, or say the before. You say about culture be ho no mo na say how adwene o say wo se free hu. And I think say me enye say US in America. Me I don't see the reason say you tournament wo Burkina. E was a buying e ko charter plane.
Onye last one we no money.
So ti ase.
Onye last one
at the same time, I said the new Edbiase Sports Stadium e budget no mu the four consecutive conservative
financial way
budget buy no. Sana sipon renovation e wo. Sana keep post renovation wo. Sana Baba Yara a womb, Sana a lot of sporting facilities. A womb, a youth resource centers. A group baby, a ye. It makes our energy we see. And I'm a pese. You're putting it together.
Yeah, the share no.
Now ye she a buying the president says, "Hand your man." I was here shiny near because it's embarrassing for us to be having some of the stadia your Premier Leagues no so what you say me say energy we no me person ke channeling through your friend is saying infrastructure your friends development so what you say enti like I've said enye me idea ni say obi ni ambition say o person ko US and I say aban edene etukwan eko Canada and as Mexico enye
Mexico crowd there no
enye me plan is say me ba betena ha no na ma rubbish no and I say ma taking it for granted the reality every buying institutions under agencies under Ministry of Youth and Sports they appear before us. And I sit in a lot of committee meetings. Institutions, say agencies in the back. Now, we should see the more and the amount of work. A baby or hokrana, in person, everybody, a bit more hand and say amount appointment. They don't even have a laptop to work with. So what I say, that's where we should be looking at. So what I say, and to me, when I see those problems, US anyway, your person or I know the a tertiary, a secondary, tertiary grammar. Thought I say because the problems and the challenges are agencies under the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The kind of stress. Nipa ya mo appointment or mo ideas are more person or more implement na bua ema sporting disciplines no friend is saying economy omunya resources in fine no sabi ubebe catch o frame now ka say o person aban do ko US ni ade a me no cry because I'm thinking about say me free sports committee no so no na yetimi aboa e ma say agencies we say o matimi agina omo na so because o mu gina omo na so a say agents some of the agencies no so o mu gina omo na so a omo ankasa kra no betimi app sponsorship from corporate bodies any ade dey aba beboa we say so it is here $1 billion me ubisa me I don't think that we should be investing it in airlifting supporters to the US. So I say now you are not a lot of people are not of course are not privy to the information I have about the ministry any almost struggles about National Sports Authority any almost struggles Winneba Sports College any almost struggles so all the other institutions
struggles when you are a dear dinchichi na ye use kapudu uplift.
It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense to me. From where I sit, it doesn't make any sense.
Honorable Adam Abdul Salam, Member of Parliament, Emmanuel Edubiase, Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports, Omona Etijane, say Ejane Shishidodo, na baby eduno, the personal take, ni say, or her said ye hian nioma pem puntu, ewa good ye man. Sebi ye disika pudu of supporters akọ abrochimi makọ World Cup yi bia eno no emboa na sisi an ye fia na yakọ enim ye group na yakọ mu no eto sen.
Oh, I say a fair group. So share all the groups are ebi eni hono ma beka say group we there like adding so much say ebi be adding say top teams or mu no ebi be qualify. So group of death so man say me sure say you draw you buy. I group you hono ma hu sa and any group no kra na nke aye hu kakra because of Croatia. Ni pedigree and over the years, even from Euros, in the World Cup, performances, and now of course England, European final finalists. The last World Cup, so I think they were in the semi-finalists. They were in the semi-final, and I will share the sheer number of talent or any or more possibly crown tournament no muntimim ko bia. Some players maybe a country bi o mo biano. Omo be permanent your friends fixtures or hono mu a na sa magana de no ya dice kakra and again say wo hwe so your performances from AFCON I qualify to World Cup qualifiers no and the way you performing on the field of player na ya ma na yehu kakra e de amaye but I think say we can improve. I've said say I don't think, and by saying this and I'm not saying that we should change our coach. They said the nipa bebre can and no those decisions now see German management committee no because omoko ba say praise ba omo na benya criticism ba omo so ye be laid at their doorsteps. So I'm not saying that we should necessarily change the coach. I've always been in Asampa anya debate way. I believe in consistency. And to that coach or the AFCON I call Chris Hutton. Many of some buyers are debate. We say, I can't go on twice. So I believe say you make time. Now you support with the needed resources. Now you man free hand. So pretty. Now he gets to know his players better. Now or a consistent plan and strategy and a way of player. Maybe this our time no which is almost our time now. So I believe say Obama for one tournament per engage coach. And what do they win Eddie qualify for World Cup. One for you were in for uncle AFCON. But you would definitely choose the World Cup over the AFCON. Into why idea. But I don't think say on the field of play we are convincing enough. So I say as we speak now, on paper, team Bia or Honomua or highly competitive. Because based on your track record, your performances, even in the World Cup qualifiers, team Papa Bia and Honoma beat me a winning against them. So I think the coach can improve. He can probably fit the players better on the field of play. We have players. Fortunately, I don't believe in like a team or a lot of superstars in tournaments. So what I think historically teams are I know more bomb home more than pano and our teams are more bar tournament I assume we would or more never budget tournament because of former players at the time 2002. Now France the top scorers of the major 5 leagues now France from Trezeguet to Omo Maka on Riniade. Jibril Cissé. Senegal, I think it was their first time in the tournament. And defeat Omo free tournament. The way I Blasters team, the composition of the team is here mepe. So you were Kudus, who is definitely a super superstar level, but close to a superstar level. Antoine Semenyo is by far the best player in the Premiership as we speak. As Arsenal players, but he's the most sought after player, even in this window. Jordan Ayew in the Championship. I mean, he has been consistent and durable throughout the years up to Leicester. Fatau, one of the delights to watch in the Championship. Partey in a good tournament would be one of the best midfielders in any tournament in the world, and on a good day he's one of the best midfielders in the world across the 5 major leagues. Your boy Yao Monaco, Salisu. He has seen it all. He's played in the Premier. So your players say you have the right pieces around them. Omo ye hungry, omo epese, omo use platform, no so dinya teams akesiye. Na say with the right friend is a game plan, strategy, these pieces around these players we should be fine. We should be fine even against England. We should be able to hold ourselves against Croatia. And we should definitely be able to beat Panama. But like I said, I don't feel that way as we speak right now. If we have what it takes to even beat Panama as we speak. But we can. Oh, so we share from AFCON. Edeba, a friend is saying, I was impressed with our game against Nigeria there. Samano friendly Nigeria. I was impressed with the performance. I think it was one of the games. I think it was one of our best games, but we lost. So against Mali, against Central African Republic, we won some of the games, but their performances, it was difficult for us to string passes together. Yeah, boy, cry there near Natchez. Now I say cry.
Yeah, team department Bena Obepesi Yabeshimukina.
Well, I think say Oba Jiku any Salisu. Yes, defense, central defense, central defensive panel. Omo solid. I'm not too sure about the fullbacks. Yes. I'm not too sure about Gideon Mensah, Salisu. Alidu said I'm not too sure. But again, you can't judge them because even Semenyoba on Shedden Inaki. I mean Inaki last season and even this season in the Spanish La Liga. So what I say. So Ofri Obestrago wa hanu ma okoya no okose goals. So you can't really use that because of say even our best players, our performances and shada enye what we know them to be, I am say over 40 other players, It looks like team ni nyina say a struggle. That's why I'm saying that was say technical team improve because ultimately first our performances we say World Cup. World Cup is highly competitive. It's more competitive than the qualifiers. And was say technical team it me improve now yet me at least qualify out of the group. Then we see how we feel. 32
Okay. Now Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. Mo di nkomo afa besia aban board ma Premier League clubs
because say na nka ye budget they say obebisa questions about them.
Patch on my mic.
They say obebisa questions about those issues. I mean Parliament rules ni procedure very tight kakra. Say consideration ade de beba betu animu no eno ho asem na wasa oyeden wasa woka enti officially there we haven't talked about it, but me sure say aban this kanema no aban wo mechanisms they put in place and making sure say besia obeji ni sika back and the utilization of sika no so no aban measures they be making sure say or they monitor the utilization of the measures. Yama obia 1 million to me 1 million a year because it's an at least a start and it's an improvement over the other years. I am more and but the cost involved in playing a match or a premiership no more. 1 million is just a drop in the ocean. The bank can do more. We should be doing more. I think so we should be helping the FA.
Now 1 million a coin. By 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now clubs now omaje 1 million. Players into your commodio.
Because it'll be a 1 million a car or once and 1 million.
No, but say I buy and fast canama, also for good. I
was how they manage team no. Until you'll be all now, teams in will be on a bank crab in the cow. The bus our they call your friends and what boy or Cobo Bessian or the other bus.
But we're buying state in clearly say, Mon from board this particular lake.
Say lake, no, lake, what they can say, oh, yeah. Walk up for Baby in a park and also sell my players and Cobo. And your leg now, our bomb.
Saturday,
Tally. By club owners, Bromo, or my moon.
I saw what manage.
Yes, so I understand. Into 1 million, dear. Andrew baby, bro. 1 million to me, I should say, my boy. And I say a leg, no, and near my war, and near my club owners and any managers, no. I was a year. I said, which has nothing to do with football. And to be I don't see a question. I deal my was say, yeah. We are sure say, you buy Mexican next time, no. I was say, I dig lines to.
No, no, can want to be for be mamma. Can be said, and your mind
be an American, won't be first can be mamma.
Saying,
because team be all the man, the Malams bear 15. The Malam does to change players on board.
Eh,
Obeko Wenchi, Obeko a time, Obeko a shaman. Obeko abu obeko match back. And the players the Malam for those to change players are mobile born.
And Tamana will manage the club, now also what practices are
I'm in practice, but Nami who be. South Asia, Nami who be. Maybe say me, Opa, Obit maybe, sir. You can ask me record, me. I mean, the way I'm managing team. Me, just annual. It has nothing to do with football.
And now, follow your then when you do be asking.
I was basically the one managing the team from club, say, register players, you know, players in the BDD or more better
general manager
or more bay, or may not be Miana, Misako, Miana, and also Misako Pisca. So that's here.
And you feel one, you real assanti Miana by no.
I am, sir.
Okay.
And I think they are buying it to say, and say, yeah, come on, fund. They are told as if for 20% AC. For 10% sanitation, for 20% legacy project. I'm saying next time I will say this are guidelines not to. So say we just scan for 20% they be players bonus.
I even suggested say
so
inka minimum wage no that 1,500 cedis. Inka aban no office can go to bank bi. Say player be 30 players. In at least obia player be at the end of the month say only 1,500
because that's the
because and he said ucha player no more than
now work pay
now work pay so yes we ashasi ni no there will be a lot of idea but the next time our committee innovation and as I think we should bring it up because there was a parliament boom now yet me streamlining the way you use scan because the way teams need be so utilize our resources you know a bit teams need be cry bit me catch them say and the mala be catch them say o bus we men fan come match no
you know say
the one go high bus so what you say
and some
so say mala ma be catch them say players no me mo didi ansa na makobobo so what you say we dey be show so what you say nti the way we utilize this canon any other enuoma be o mo di sika kwhye nti you say so okuteska when investing on other things either than the players.
Ghana for the donor per se any okasa kakra. Enti mama fa course be 5 bi answer wako. Wait them say. Okay, enti yemfa course no, yemfa course 0551 563 916 0555 657 278. Yemfa course Libi. Hello?
Hey. Kili.
Hey, who you net saying?
Yakupon do me hoye na pray.
Boko Razak. Can you tell me unko eni?
Padia kan so na Arun Salam nte.
Razak experienced man.
Ta pepe. Ka che me say Yakupon hia no. In fact, oye young guy bia in fact minimum ye pa me kai sa dibiase ebeji FA Cup say na yakọ dibiase ye nyina ye bom yakọ ho o popa me de no on hia no so say ho oye ye future sports minister mimi nim de ewoni mu etenye mo won say owo parliament ho ba wonye na adi say oye future sports minister ne modern mo ne kasa on say on kasa asempio be kabia for football mu bia wonya bibia de to bia wonya no yi etimi de me bomb fire say ye future sports minister no yakopon sha no million so to aso.
Hello
Croatia
Yes, sir.
Simon, you wisdom credit from Katamaso.
Simon, what fret radio swatch? Who frana what jumno?
Me pacho you. Honorable.
I would you.
Me pesa me bisa my friend happy FM after happy FM saba or you me question we anwa I swear me da. Me pesa me bisa ne say why your football or no ni pemu pa onya otoado onko World Cup na aye yinadi. And the second one yes say na omu kan say omu fa supporters say onko World Cup no. Be say 10 years me na mahama ye senior high school bi wo Katamaso ha. Ye Katamaso for ye nko World Cup ne bi. Eto omu yes na omu Chaskele no omu fa be school ni maye. Why?
Okay. But honorable nka say aban fa supporters nko ono adwen na o kire. Okay, hello.
Hello, Kele.
Yes, sir.
Only Abama Ajano one and the Kajapi Club. Yes. And I only be Yaji.
Many are Yaji.
Aha, yes. They obey. I think we are Bebe Sire. It means my bear one. It's a Bebe Sire. I was saying, yes, me ready. Aha, maybe some of me because that photo Manofi. I was saying, the bomb. It's a young guy. We are going in our numbers. They are qualified to the next stage from the group stage. The Kinisa for two finals. It's historic because Papaya one bay on the semi lost and a big buy. The man about the guy from the guy for you. But you also, oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, hello.
Hello.
Boss, when you?
But if any man don't have my palace,
you might go.
Okay, era ona boati. Na kakra me kan say grassroots football is no say no kanu. Ye timi sisi the whole Ghana. Ye timi nya stadium be miensa na 9 push e be host tournament. Yes kanu on fan ko man mu na kakra bi on be timi manage na nkoso man. Won ye minister termina ona bo termina. Ko timi on sera nya de but ye kan ni den kakra. Yes ni dem you good but na be o show. Na if you born no call over yet any jenu. One bona yes, ready, and quay shebo. In a call cap, you see for them way. It is a sanity, Mukasan Chen, when you are a ben no one. I am so inquiry my woman.
Okay, Medasi, hello. Churao.
Someone see. Maybe I'm a code.
Anio, yow.
On our one crying. For the answer, Papa, what's in the candy?
Aye, are you okay?
The Yamiasi. That's a sound of my wife.
Or you
crum no, no, the Bianca, Kaja said, if you could don't quanta, and you crum nipple copeno.
Not Tobo, Ottomano.
Something trouble.
They be so crowd to crowd when you
are the wool baby.
Not will be baby.
Object will be a chrome as I told them to be a chrome as the child rubble. The first time, we knew that year, but there be a mechanica, and I'm a salam team. I'm Chasalam Yakubu. I mean, yeah, person was on Mamma said, some of them for supporters, Enqua, the Bassa Ghana, you have a book qualified, dear ma. On the pressing Ghana for you, I said, you have a support to, and I said, me, I'm a support to, because they qualify, I buy this car, but they Ghana for me to Quaco. Yeah, because I was saying, Mammy. That's why Mama said, no, the Biasi. Yeah, I'm a team. Yeah, but Premier. And after Division 2 as a Division 1, or no. I want a better now. Okay, but your first question at your papa. That's it. It's my Yache. Mr. Mama, someone told a campon. Hey,
Cappuccino. Campon cappuccino. Okay. Okay, hello.
After the Uchim say.
Hello?
After the Uchim say.
Me a day.
Uchim say.
It's your way.
Okay, the uncle.
Oka Abdulsalam. Ina one in Yakabit Abdulsalam. Ina and I will not do an Adam. There is the ocean and some of Kaya passport, so any is about Britannia. And say, idea that is the more infrastructure, I said, this is my football. And say, yes, the precisely support the sample. Or Mumbai, then yeah, Ubeka said, the new one with the advice of Fubianco, the best of your ball, one of the two, and also. How is it now? Far, but bye.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Bachowani.
Yeah, devil is the lamb because I'm about to do.
Devil is a liar, Pakasa.
Yeah, Yamisha, need your family. Now, honorable, because I'm a bigger crowd. I'm going to for football. Tabia Mukate, a bit of drew, and Amudia, Obizama, or the Nidia, Yaba Hubi. Blah, whatever money need team. A papa, I'm going to get him to me. Yabisa, I would say. Who will be doing that in the media? Kind of why they started I am not with it. Obia, football, you know, on your group. Now, because you did tap on Mama and says, Mr. Ghana, for your record, up of your boy, yes, let your mama. On my uncle, and on my uncle, Ghana, I am long you.
Abutre. Na say adie ye kwaba. Okay. Hello.
From the room. Yeah, Kelly, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, these politicians.
Tobo. Udi at the same frame.
Mediano bill. May Frevi Avino.
Okay, with you.
Good. Oh, these politicians. When it comes to BBR, the ordinary people will benefit directly, no. When we say more kaka, say we were share upa yenjin tun say more for bianco. Na sika na omusi omudebe omundi ombekwa na omusi omuwo priority no. Yen hwese after World Cup na priority no ma ya na so omunye. It's just something that they want to deprive the people from the direct benefit on the year by the okay. Omu person mobeye and yes omudi yenti krom hanmo. There are no bebre ombe omusi omunye omudi be say time ne so ye no maye. Kele no maye. Stadium ni omo msi ombesisi with sika omudi amount for beko American on omunye no. Udi am yanko World Cup number 2 years 1 year na hwe so mo sidi di fofo a instead some be man ko for na benefit kaka no oman kasa be so omo close fast no mo di omo ko no mo eja the people omo si omo US into omo betumi akọ supporting ya wo supporters and ya wo fans obi obo ni bra akọhwe mo ball no o dey ko support it said here apirugu ni nko for beko akoye they are just being selfish who can you say man can what kasa wa bet na studio akasa bebrebe na when they came into power osipon na ni ho
okay. Okay.
What is the meaning of this?
What is? We there abutre. Hello.
Cruise, yeah. Because you're gonna head you.
The papa. Why near?
Kwe big is okay, not the supporter.
Okay, kwe.
Yamisla na honorable, Mamisa honorable. Nabi sa say Mr. I don't know how this tundra. I know I actually young konku ba nuninga na.
Dabi. Asare no. Asare.
Okay.
Oche no.
Okay. Ya mi ta hunu pa. Yan konku na. Wakasa. Uni de kolebuso dialysis machine bebre. Asese. Anabi ko ni wo. I dey check kidney patient. Unti no say the kind of the best supporters akono. Omo kwanko to dialysis machine. E kogu ya hospitals no. Na enhwe why? Na first facilities na the previous government dey go on. Omo kwanto aso this mine. E dey why? Kile. Na me try. Let me tell for Kwame Odiasempa.
Okay, final call here. Hello.
Crucia.
Kuja Bradiana.
Crucia. How ni abra phobia ni o.
Na Lampard ko.
Oko.
Wabokegu.
Oh, no.
Wabokegu.
Oh, no, Mokagu. Crucia.
Okay, meet you, Minia.
Mami Chame boss, Abi Salam Yakubu, and I feel honorable Adam Salam also. The Chiani ye papa Nyaku Poncha, no hair, modern ma, or bomma, no at the Bias for me say, or MPB or Boduma ye papa. In fact, or birth, you want Wakasa, I'm a maniac,
Nesam no kan nyina me ne yadwen but honorable we de ye best them papa abani de ye nim say his excellency JDM by or ye nema bebre out me say o man here sika ye de best ye nka say ye mfa o man sika nemum abani ya say o mun twon koma corporate bodies no we fa kakramna ni enka ni nyina mbom o say ye ko Brazil 2014 honorable Evis afianka eyebi e ma tumi say eboa ye planti ye ma corporate bodies ni embam say na be ya mo so ba diska ebia ye nta de kura be che ye betumi atwotwo omudini krede ewom ye ntare ye de beda de be pie de be dware bibia na sponsors no omudi bubum ati say eno kra betumi abo atom ama Ghana nso tumi say ye tumi akọ support but they ka say ye mfa supporters enko dia utumi say be hard because Christian utumi say ye bo AFCON no Ghana ye tumi qualify but bisa say the same players na ko bo work up qualify dey ntia work up no na Ghana fo ani je ho say Kwambia Zeku US obia de support ni bibia de etechwe na timi bo ma Ghana qualify nti se base yamfa supporters anko dia e be ha dwen ye pant honorable me no ya dwen but o ma ko pit ball sinim dem ati se e betumi abo ye pa me da se bye.
Okay, course ni ye de si honorable me say Ghana fo dodo na akasa uti bi de na opese uyi hu ano.
Oh, the first one no say minyameka say empam otuado nso mintimi nka. And like said, I mean winning me say if I feel strongly about something, so but what I'm saying is that he should improve. I don't believe I don't believe in sacking coaches unless say nipana ama or like reasons, obvious reasons in
that's aba mo pon so da.
No. I mean, yeah, share that and discuss it. Said them kind of parliament rules ni procedure. Of course, they said the I call tournament bar na parliament person inquiries near the and in those periods here issues of technical team coaching and no you to make bibia but see it hasn't come up but idea back one na me propose what try a chairman and say and say time be I be kwaba no na BBS near be commission of inquiry na I say bibia a post tournament inquiries in this idea no is it me na me propose am and say possible say from time to time maybe before say you be tournament you be free because government invest a lot of money 150 million into preparation no so you better say the representatives of the people no be you be free omo no ma work here through preparation you know my year say the be ya so you betimi ehun the echo even before because any money be ho no mo a esi e wo tournament no ma ya na the manifestations of the preparation, you know, any ebiade was some way and said your mind, so that we understand. Than say we understand before the tournament. Than say you be training a tournament naba. Now you actually maba parliament. Now you be question. Sometimes I na say after tournament na clouding for judgment kakra. We focus on the performance of the team. Say team na nya de o magu ani mase no nti ya na am say SQ questions ni the passion ye de ebisa questions ni kakra so we are proposing that say ye behwe in the ye behwe say ebia from time to say 2 or 3 times before the tournament you know technical FA ni stakeholders ebeba na o ma be work parliament through the preparation any other so it will be an innovation.
Great.
And I'm not advocating say Saki coach. No, I'm saying that we should improve.
Obi so say the all can chire mu ha say ye hian yoma bebre infrastructure say ni say nti sika nke de be uplift supporters akoni ye mfa nhyem o say ye be tra kroma e bia supporters anko a mo tem be wie be ba na still sa ne yoma ne ye nye
yes no kre enema bi wo ho no ma e wo say ya even in NDC President Mahama first term no nanko obepeso obeya went mi anye no kre but it still doesn't take away from the fact say as a country we need to get our priorities right so what I say ye wo esipon wo ho na say nde esipon atete apansam ye wo other stadia e wo ho no mo ende wo bobo ho no enne o mayimu ye ko pa chaw ansa na ye qualifiers ni bi wo ha FIFA and I mean, look at how embarrassing it was. And then yes, even in Nigeria, World Cup qualifier, playoffs, no. Na Nigeria for S3. Say you need baby, you matches. And say these are the things, and I'm not saying say flying supporters some game important. I haven't said that. Got yes, yeah. But we should look at our priorities. So Omaya and mine Ghana say Uncle Pachawa, CAF, any FIFA. MMO your games were Hanamo. And Kiakwabo, they said, yeah, other countries, more games were Morocco near the Ehon and Kiakwabo your home matches. So as intermediate, the Americans say we should look at those things. We should get the basics right.
Okay.
So and Sana Yajini about fun, any pleasure, any annual man.
You be say 50 and now Eco World Cup crowd here wa. Ebia, Sikebi be free.
And your mama said they're okay corporate bodies near, but me even that say I didn't know young corporate bodies in Nkasa. Say okay, back on cover a sip on 1 year, my. So I say Ghana sports sports channel into Myanmar. Ebema Blasters no. Your performances friend is saying World Cup ni other tournaments no. Be better than what it is right now. And they're going to go Morocco. The Morocco and there's a Morocco cast where the Morocco for when you US. Are we back as because then they have become the heartbeat of your friend is saying
football in
Africa.
Okay. Honorable Tamason, yeah, that's it. You better say answer your World Cup no. Ube science wa babi.
Oh, my friend.
Okay.
Great.
Member of Parliament, you will be say Honorable Adam Abdul Salam or some parliamentary committee, select committee on sports member Kesiepa and our trade tribunal. Made Chaskele